All right. Well, slightly rocky start, but we made it. Faith was rewarded. Anyway, this is Avowed. For those who don't know, this is the newest game from Obsidian. I believe it's their first release since The Outer Worlds, maybe 3-4 years ago. And so it's only their second, big 2.5A 3D game. Prior to that, they made much more old-school computer RPGs. Most people know they made Fallout New Vegas way back in the day. They did Knights of the Old Republic 2, in the sort of 2000s through early 2010s era. They were doing that kind of stuff. Then they almost went under, and they had to kickstart their next game, Pillars of Eternity, a Kickstarter that I was hype as fuck for back in, I want to say it was 2013. And it was okay. It got mixed reception. I liked it well enough to finish it, not well enough to play it more than once. And then but it did well enough that it kind of got them back on track. And then they made a sequel, Pillars of Eternity 2: Deadfire, which apparently did not work out so well. I played it and I enjoyed it well enough. I think, like the first one, it was flawed. It had different flaws, but it was fine. It was, good enough to beat once. But apparently no one bought it. Whether because not enough people liked the first one, marketing reasons, just mistiming the release, or, I don't know. It apparently was kind of a financial disaster for their company. And so the reason they survived is because they were bought by Microsoft. And so they're working for them now, to my recollection. Is my chronology off? Did they make Outer Wilds or Outer Worlds first? I'm not sure, but basically they made Outer Worlds a couple years ago. That had kind of a mixed reaction. I don't think it's really anyone's favorite game. I didn't finish it. I played a good amount of it, but I had a Bethesda game kind of reaction to it. Oh, hello. Oh, I squint. Chloe? Someone, Chloe? Fuck. Oh, God, it's so hard to read that text. I need to fix that. Someone just followed Chloe, and the first part of your name, whatever that was. Thank you. I appreciate the follow. What was I saying? Right. No one was super jazzed for Outer Worlds. I played it the way I usually play a Bethesda game, which is I played it for a good amount of time, came nowhere close to finishing the main story, and eventually was just like, yeah, that's enough of that game. I'm satisfied. I don't really have any plans to go back and play it again either. But it did enough for them to live. So now here they are with a game that has reviewed pretty well. This is set in... Oh! Duckman gifted 5 tier 1 subs. See, these show up in chat so I can actually read them instead of having to squint at my OBS monitor. 5 tier 1 subs from Duckman. Thank you very much, Duckman. And congratulations to Mosquito, One Placeholder, Burning Hound, Kandaru, and Simi Cake. Yeah, this game is set... It looks like the BGM on the menu just, plays once and then stops forever. Oh, I should have done this so we could get the color version of the skeleton. Anyway. Boy, my train of thought is just derailing over and over tonight. Yes, this is set in the same universe as the Pillars of Eternity games. I know that much. I don't really know anything else. I don't know where it is timeline-wise, if it's prequel, sequel. I doubt it's going to directly connect to any of the events, but it's the same setting. Not gonna lie, that skeleton goes kind of hard. The skeleton's pretty fucking cool, not gonna lie. I like the logo for this game. I guess let's hit start new game, because apparently the menu is just gonna sit here silently, which doesn't make for the most entertaining view if I'm just going to talk my ass off. So, let's hit start new game. I'm starting this out on keyboard and mouse.
A world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. In a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law
Interesting.
and Vengeance.
That's how that word is written. But I thought way back in Pillars of Eternity, they pronounced her name Wodica for some reason.
From us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges.
Also, I think in Pillars of Eternity, part of the plot point was that Wodica was dead, or like had lost all her worshippers. So maybe this is a prequel? I can't remember.
In the living
I haven't played Pillars for 10 years.
A rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles.
Exiles walking a path, you might say.
The more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out.
Ooh, we making shanty towns.
Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb.
In the
To some, a blessing. To many, an abomination. You grew up an
godlike are
outsider,
really cool.
but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon
Human
your
man and his
vow
elf
to
wife.
our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
Whatever you say, Augustus. So the godlike are one of the races you can play in Pillars, and you could liken them to like Aasimar would be probably the closest like D&D race. But all of the different gods have their own kind of motifs that they apply to the body of godlike. Like one of the companions in Pillars 1 was a godlike of, I think the goddess's name is Helia, who's like associated with birds, and so she had kind of like peacock feathers that started around the edges of her eyes. It was a really cool design. You were born like super cool, yo, so I called dibs on you. So it looks like we've got a healthy number of pre-mades. Also, let me know in chat if the music is at a good volume. It sounds like it might be just a smidge on the loud side, but you know, you can give me feedback. So I think we're just gonna roll our own guy. I have not done anything in this game. I have booted it once just to see how long character creation is. It's not very long. There's not a ton of RPG stuff to pick. It's mostly just doing your appearance. So, it appears... Lower the music by like 5 to 10%. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Ooh, I got a hype chest for my own channel. Wow. I guess I unlocked this emote. There we go. Mega Consume from channel Twitch Hype Train. So, there you go. No, I don't want to quit to main menu. I want the options. Can I not adjust the options while on this screen? All right, that's a little lame. That's okay. Back to the main menu. Let's turn the sound down just a little bit, and then we will hop back in. Well, let's go like, Or like that. Yes. Okay. Like I said before the intro so rudely interrupted me. Hold space to skip. Okay, yeah. Behold the world of Aora. I'm starting on keyboard and mouse. It's kind of a coin flip for any given game like this, whether I prefer mouse and keyboard or controller. Like for a Souls-like, I would definitely prefer controller. But it seems like you might have enough different actions in this game that it's going to be awkward to try and bind them all. I'm not very used to playing games with a lot of different things you can do with controller. Like, I've never tried to play, say, Final Fantasy XIV with one. So I'm going to start keyboard and mouse. And we'll see. It should become apparent pretty quickly if I get into this and I'm like, okay, this was definitely designed to be played with a controller. Anyway, we're gonna start with Gale Baldur's Gate here, and then we'll customize from here. So we can be, it would seem, either femme human, masculine human, femme elf, or masculine elf. And I have no idea what the implications of those will be, or whether it will really matter basically at all. I think I'm feeling elf. I'm feeling sassy. I don't know, between male, female. Let's try this for now. Let's see, skin tone. Okay, decent range, decent range. I'm not gonna make myself, that's not what I do in RPGs. Ooh, okay, the lighter skin with the very cold tone is kind of interesting to me. Or you can go very warm toned. Yeah, I kind of like something in this range. Try like maximum blue, violet Beauregard ass motherfucker. Where's the forkier option? Isn't one that I can see. Some sort of aquatic race, yes. Okay, I'm good with that for skin tone. Okay, so we've got face presets. I imagine I can further custom. Yeah, okay, so I can further customize from here. But let's see. Cycle through. Whoa. Hello. This guy looks like that fucking image macro of the guy with the insane cheekbones. The like, guy, you know the one. Do people even use the term image macro anymore? I don't know. This guy looks rather smug. This could be one to start with. Can we be a Viscount? Possibly. I don't know what origins they give you in this game to choose from. Well, that one looks weird to me. SpongeBob-ass face. I don't even know what that means, but I feel it deep in my soul. No. Tiny eyes. Let's take this as a basis. We have a choice of godlike features, it would appear. A rare individual blessed or cursed with connection to one of the gods. You have never learned which god touched your soul. That's interesting. I would think that'd be pretty hard to pull off, because, most, in at least the lore as it was presented in the Pillars games, was that it was, like, pretty obvious what god you were associated with, because they all did different things to you. But let's take a look. So we got some like face decals. Little spotty guys there. One's on the forehead. Little like almost tiny scale or gemstone like ones. Some ones that are a little more like tattoos. Okay, got some coral eyebrows. Mushroomy sort of features. These bend towards the fungal overall. Which I imagine, given the skeleton man, given this guy, I assume that, and you know, the fact that this is set in the living lands and the lands are fighting back, I imagine the fact that these are fungal in nature is significant. You can just block out your eyes entirely. Oh, this one's kind of neat. That's kind of cool. Obviously, you have to be okay with it concealing pretty much all of your face. But that does have a certain appeal, you know, if you want the masked character look. And then you've got the full-on, like, fucking, Flying Dutchman crew member. I do love just the block of wood. Yeah, this one actually, this wasn't really on my radar, but this one might be fun. If I were gonna use a different one, I'd probably... This one might be my pick if I were gonna go for something more understated. Yeah, I like the ones that are more colorful and sort of coral-like. Yeah, if I want to go understated, I'd probably go this one, but I think I might do this. And then godlike hair features. So let's get rid of this for a second so we can see the hair more clearly. So we can have big ol' bungly bungly going back like that. We can have a crow upon our brow. Did I say crow when I meant crown? I guess I was just combining the words crown and brow. This is pretty neat. And we can have that. And, I think... Okay, yeah, so you can also get rid of these if you're a coward. And you don't want to spoil your perfect Ken doll. I like this. Do I want a hair with this? It might be a little too much. The mask is already... Yeah, no, I don't think I need the hair. In a game such as this, would you prefer to know whether or not cosmetic or seemingly flavor-only changes would give you access to specific features further in the game? Yes, probably. I don't necessarily need to know the specifics. I think it's nice to set expectations and go in with, like, knowing X and Y things that you can pick in character creation are just for flavor, and these ones that here actually matter. But I'm not, like, super concerned about it. 'Cause my first run in any game like this is never with a guide. I prefer to just kind of stagger around and figure shit out. Unless I get stuck or something. So if I pick certain things and it's like, oh, because I picked this, I can't do this side quest, or I'm locked out of this whatever later in the game, I'm never gonna know the first time anyway. Getting to play unspoiled for anything is kind of a better reward in my mind. We could have a fucking Benedictine monk cut. Let's see. Short hair options. There are aplenty. Because I picked the mask, I can't see the game. It's just a black screen. That would be very funny. You have like -5 perception. You can't hit shit. That's kind of interesting. It's kind of neat to have the one little bit of hair curling over the edge of this. That looks more like a clipping issue with that one thing of hair. I guess it could be sitting in that groove, but yeah, no, some of these don't look super great with the, with our, visor, if you will. And you got some bleed there. This is a haircut I could do. If I styled my hair very specifically IRL, I could have this haircut. Okay. Short little, like, top knot thing. Braid. Several braids, or dreadlocks if you prefer. Mohawk. Dreadlocks. Very curly hair. Fucking Willy Wonka-ass haircut with this, this purple and white and gold. Yeah, I suspect a lot of these are not gonna look great with the visor, which is kind of a shame. I do tend to enjoy the longer, more free-flowing haircuts. There's our Gale Baldur's Gate hair that we had originally, which does actually work because it's pulled back. It's not bleeding out through the edges. I suspect from here forward are the haircuts that are intended for femme characters. I'm not super bullish on our prospects of finding... Actually, maybe it's not really a gender thing. I guess it just goes short to long altogether. Yeah, don't think these are really gonna work. Anything that's got hair to the side. Oh, this could work, actually. A longer... Actually, yeah. No, I like that. I think I'll probably go with that. I like the big curly floof trying to hide the visor, yeah. The visor of Disguiser. We've also got a more... Oh, a double plaited loaf. They made this haircut on the Great British Bake Off. Oh, I can waggle it. Oh, it can get some altitude if you keep whipping it. Hair physics. All right, enough. Yeah, no, I think we're gonna go with this, which one was it? Yeah, this one. I like that. Facial hair, probably not. Oh. I'm not doing it, but this is very funny. God, that's Colonel Sanders ass Monopoly man fucking. Civil War general. Rugged and modern mutton chops. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna want any of the. Damn, you can go for it. Yeah, no, I don't like any of the mustaches. And there are no beards without mustaches, except for crazy mutton chops, which I'm not really a fan of. I think we're gonna go clean shaven. As funny as this is, if I were doing a joke run, I'd be okay with looking like this. Otherwise, I think it is going to undermine the gravitas. Root facial haircut. Okay, that doesn't matter because we're not doing facial hair. Facial features. Well, we can't see most of them. I don't think I'm gonna bother changing anything about the eyes. Eyes, brows, same, nose, face shape, yeah, probably just face shape and mouth, and I guess ears are the ones that could potentially matter. Oh, we can slightly move the, this by, okay, I don't think I care about that. Cheek width, yeah, no, this is barely gonna matter. Let's look at jaw, though. So position, okay. So the side of the face, gotcha. The spread, what does this do? Mainly, it just changes that shadow. All right, I'm just gonna leave that, and then jaw depth. I see. Yeah, this barely matters, so it's whatever. Ah, chin size. We can go very pointy or enormous. I think the regular-ish is fine, I'm pretty sure. Position, okay. Tucked in or elongated, like down. Chin depth. What is that changing exactly? Oh, whoa! Boing! Me when I see a... when my chin sees an attractive cartoon woman. Oh, boing! Yeah, okay, I don't care about that, it's fine. Mouth, let's see. Lip fullness. Ooh, ah. We can have very pinched lips. That looks silly to me. I think just, yeah, regular-ish is fine. We can be constantly puckered or extremely wide. I think it's, yeah, it's whatever. Lips is up, down? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Lip depth. Who am I kidding? This barely matters. Ears, I am a little interested in. Ear size. Whoa! I was kind of hoping size would be more like length. I'd be interested in having very long and pointy ones. I'll go a little bit bigger than average so that it's more... Oh, wait, hang on. I don't want this to clip my hair if I can avoid it. I cannot avoid it unless I make them tiny instead. Or I can move them down. Oh, okay, that could work. Actually, yeah, it can still sway through, but it's not a big deal, I guess. Yeah, okay, let's try something like that, and then ear depth. Oh, okay, I can tuck them. And tuck that side, which helps resolve that clipping. Yeah, that looks fine. You can still tell that I'm an elf. So that's good enough for me. Getting them Dumbo ears. Also, hey Savvy, thanks for joining us. And complexion style, I can barely see this, but you can... Okay, so you can basically, you can give yourself, like, vitiligo. Of what colors can I pick? Oh, actually, this can be anything. This can be a custom color. Yeah, you can go very, very thing. Oh, you can have just on the lips. Oh, and you can also do actual makeup and stuff if you want it. Okay, okay. Might be interesting. Can't see anything that's on the cheeks, really. Is this going to be the next custom art for Lana War Elves in Gathering Cards? Probably not. We're finally out of, like, 6th edition and before Lana War Elves art jail. I don't want to give us something else weird. Going for a weird, unnatural color on this is, like, kind of fun. It really does affect a lot. Yeah. Actually, if you want to have an inhuman skin tone, this works pretty well for it. This is probably more saturated than I want. Or rather, it's more bright than I want. A little too in your face with it. Tell you what. Let's split the difference between this and a skin color. How would I do that, though? Let's try like this, and then reel this back a little. And for brightness, that's all the way. Do like this, maybe? There's like a hint of some fuckery there, but it's not like really crazy in your face. Yeah. Now, do I want the purple, though? It very weirdly contrasts with the green on this. A person with tree bark sealed to their face and the most saturated lipstick possible walks up to you. What do? Let's go through the hue slider real quick. I am interested to see if there's something that'll go a little bit better with the mask, quote-unquote. Maybe instead of, like, purple, if I reel it back more toward, like, the greenish-blue spectrum, could be interesting. Well, that's a new way for Twitch to fuck up. Oh dear, what happened? Are you talking about the video storage thing, or is there a technical fuck up with the stream that I should be worried about? The same audio was just looping on my end. Okay. I hope was means that that is no longer a problem for you. Okay. I think this is kind of interesting. Now I can put lipstick over that, if I want. I don't think I want to lose this weird pattern that's, like, not makeup. Facial scars. Most of these we won't super be able to see. Get some there. Do I want that, or is that too much going on with the mask already? That's kind of interesting. You can see it peeking out there. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm about that. A little sort of like Sith Lord adjacent look. I haven't decided if we're gonna be doing good stuff or bad or a mix, but looking creepy is a neat take. None of this will be visible. And oh, that's right. Yeah, he's got these on the chin. Okay, yeah. This is very like Star Wars: The Old Republic Sith stuff. Darken the complexion a little there. Something like this. Yeah, I think I'm up for that. Okay. This is our man. So, background. Arcane Scholar. Okay. We're a smart man. We learned a lot of stuff. Court Augur. His personal mystic. Oh, okay. Surely we're gonna be this one. Surely we're gonna be a vizier. A mystic vizier. Noble. Kind of interesting. Canny yet refined. You become a formidable force at court. Scout. Presumably this starts you off with a bow and stuff. War hero. Nah, we're gonna be a vizier. Like, it doesn't matter what the other ones are. Obviously, we're gonna be a little freak. Okay, and stats. Let's empty everything. So you can have up to 3 points in something, it looks like. Interesting. They kept kind of a similar set of stats from like the Pillars and Tyranny games. Tyranny, that's the other game they made in that period. Tyranny is such a funny game. They made an entire game and literally didn't advertise or market it at all. I never would have known about it if I hadn't found it on my own. It's fucking absurd. Really interesting setting. Definitely never gonna get a sequel, because no one played it. Okay, so we have damage and carry capacity. Max health, poison and bleed resistance. Okay. Attack speed and action speed. Equips consumable use in parkour and reload speed. Okay. Perception. Critical hit chance. Your maximum range for weapons. Wands, guns, and bows will be effective at longer distances. Okay. Intellect. Maximum essence. I'm assuming that's like mana. Your resistance to being ignited, shocked, and frozen. Resolve, maximum stamina, which is distinct from maximum health. The frequency and efficiency of second wind. When taking lethal damage, you'll fight off death more frequently and jump back in with more health. Okay. I guess that's kind of sort of like a Borderlands, you fight for your life, get back up kind of thing. Good for worse, you need to swing heavy weapons, which I think we can assume take stamina then. Survive big hits. I don't... Oh, I've got a phone call. Just a moment, chat. This probably doesn't matter, but let me see. It was Texas roofing inspection. Something happened not too long ago, or must have, I assume, because in the past, like, week and a half, 2 weeks, so, like, very recently, I'm suddenly just getting inundated with random calls from, like, random businesses being like, please give us money in exchange for services. So, someone who had my phone number gave my phone number to someone else, and that person gave it to other people, I assume, and so suddenly it's out there. Yeah, got sold to a new distributor, I'm sure. Oh well, let's see. So, I haven't decided how I want to play this, because I don't know what's gonna feel good. But I feel like, unless, you know, the numbers are balanced in such a way that it's just, like, not viable, and I'm gonna hope that's not the case, I feel like maybe good old Skyrim Sneak Archer kind of play could be good. I'm actually a little leery of going for magic, because I don't know... Magic's such a mixed bag in these games. Some games it's amazing, some games it's like clunky and unusable, or just has shit numbers, like in Skyrim. Honestly, probably the right choice is just to not go super hard into anything. Max magic and carry capacity. Pixel Wizard, do you say this? Is this advice from you've already played the game and you know what's good? Or are you just theorizing? I mean, carry capacity is just kind of nice. Maybe you can re-speculate. You probably can. And it affects your damage with everything. It's not like you have to be a hit things character for this. No, I'm just a loot goblin and a wizard, I see. I mean, might is probably not gonna be a bad idea. Just flat more damage. What do you get for that? 3% damage? Yeah, what do you get for 1 point in any single one of these? Okay. Damage, carry capacity, attack speed, action speed does sound kind of useful. I mean, all of these sound useful with the exception that I don't know how useful intellect is going to be if you're not going heavy magic. Melee is probably always going to be the main combat style. Maybe. But, I mean, then you have games like Skyrim where, like, melee is viable, sure, but there's really no reason to go anything other than Stealth Archer because of how insane the damage multipliers get. And I do kind of like the idea of being able to pick things. I like playing, like, Sniper in Borderlands, so there might be something to that. I think I'm not going to prioritize Resolve out the gate. I'm not going to prioritize Intellect out the gate. Because these seem more likely to be a little specific to what you're doing. So I think I'm going to do... I think we'll try to focus on... This will be pretty useless if we're not playing ranged. It kind of has the same drawback as Intellect in that regard. But max range is like, that seems really good. What would be the best stream build? Oh, you guys are just along for the ride. I know you'll be entertained no matter what I do. I don't have to try. Are you insane? I don't know. I'm not committing to playing this whole game on stream, incidentally. Like, I'm gonna start this. It's entirely possible that I'll be like, wow, I'm really into this game, and I don't want to wait for stream every time to play it, so I'm just gonna play it. It's also possible I'll be like, I'm bouncing off this game. I'm not going to keep streaming this, and nor will I keep playing it. I'm gonna go Might. This feels like it's never gonna be worthless. Deal more damage, and be able to carry more shit in a game like this just feels like a thing you should do. And I think I'll max Dex, because attack speed and action speed likewise also seem generic enough to, like, yeah, these will probably be worthwhile. Yeah. I think I'll try this to start. Maybe I'm like not super sure on the perception, admittedly. I'm so glad Erm's committed to playing this whole game without breaks on stream. I've got my cup right here. It's got plenty of capacity for piss. I'm locked in. I'm not getting up. Did you know with a single cup, you can both put the water in and get the water out? That's efficiency. That's common sense. Common sense solutions for our modern era. Let's see. Next bit. Yeah, I don't think we need to waffle too much on this. I'm just gonna try this, and we'll see if I bet on the wrong horse. Okay, so we got some voices we can choose from. Yeah, normal difficulty. We'll start on.
Silmes mitum. Lava rubian sake. Silmes mitum. Lava rubian sake.
Okay.
Silmes mitum.
So we've got higher voiced mask voice and lower voiced mask voice, and the same for Fem. Sure. Yeah, Actually, Now, I kind of like the timbre of this one. We'll go with voice 4. Yeah, 4 seems most Vizier-like, I agree. This sounds more like just, I'm an adventurer guy. This has some rasp to it. Not a ton, but a little bit. I like that. Display identifier and player character sheet. What does that mean? I don't know, but it's an off by default, so I'm just gonna leave it off. Display godlike hair features. Yeah, we didn't do that. We're just doing facial features. Name. We can just be Envoy. Everyone calls me Envoy. Just gonna, yeah, whatever. We'll keep it simple this time. Let's see how we go. Everyone calls me NB. Oh, he's on the move. That's a colorful fucking lemur. Ooh, it's goopin'. It's goopin' and sloopin'. That's acid, apparently. Here we see a rainbow lemur in its natural habitat. It hides from the bird of prey, cowering amidst the branches of the trees while being lightly dusted with garlic powder.
What do you know
He
of
fucked
the
up.
living lands? The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true. And yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most
It wasn't that high of a fall, and
abominations.
it's a fairly small creature. I'm
There beats a
surprised
dark
that it
pulse
died
within
from
the
that.
heart of that soil. Something vile
Oh, he's
stirs
going
beneath
full
the earth,
Last of Us.
seething with rot and decay.
You
Corruption growing beyond everything it touches.
Steve? Steve, what's going on? Steve! You're scaring me!
Its foul tendrils reach towards us to lash out at the Empire
It's
itself.
a nice piece of set
I
design.
command you, go to the living lands.
Very handsome
Find
landscape.
the roots, and if necessary, sever them. You are my envoy.
Oh, now we're saying
Remember
envoy.
your vow. The hopes of an
I guess the
empire
narrator
rest
calls it
upon you.
envoy, but the emperor himself favors the Frenchier pronunciation. Damn, rough weather if the sails be looking like that by the time they get there. Oh shit. Tutorial level? Are we fucking running around a ship, getting destroyed, and then we get swept out to sea and we wash up on the shore, all shipwreck-like? Or are we skipping the first part of that and we're just washing up on shore all shipwreck-like? Oh! Loading. Yeah, Valian Republic is neat. They're all pirates. Or am I misremembering and the pirates are... Been too long since I played Deadfire. Why is it always a beach? Well, you see, beaches are where the land meets the water, so that's where you will be if you go from the water to the land. Oh, hey there. Oh, fucking box. Ugh. How's Avowed treating you so far, Aram? It barely has, one way or the other. We are just out of character creation. This fucking Smurf-looking motherfucker. Okay. We look around. We move with the WASD. Oh, do we get a little hand pump action? Yeah, you can just barely... I believe... Oh, we can ready our fisticuffs. Okay, so this is like cycling through weapon sets or something, but I've got my fists out now. Oh, okay. I've got, Oh, okay. It's left and right click. Oh, that's really funny. Left click is your right hand, and right click is your left hand. Can I make my character left-handed so that that's not crisscross applesauce? I feel like that's gonna fuck me up. So we can charge up a big old punch with either hand. And that's our stamina bar, I assume. With the lower left ones, I guess, being health and presumably magic. Now we can sell this Smurf to Gargamel. F to talk? What kind of maniacs don't make E the talk/interact button by default? Hang on. What did they bind E to then? F, interact. Ability radial. Guys. 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 Why did that switch to controller? That's not what I want. Oh, what's going on? Oh, okay, it moved to the... Okay, I gotcha. Guys. E. Yes. And then this can be it for now. Yes. Oh, I can change my hands key binding also. That's a good point. I think I'm gonna do that. Like, it's not a big deal, but I feel like it will fuck me up from time to time if I don't. I'm gonna see my hand holding a sword and see my other hand holding like a fireball or something, and I'm gonna naturally click the side that I'm trying to do a thing with. Yes, and... Oh, that was the secondary bind. Okay, no. Yeah, right click, left click. Apply those. There we go. Okay. And now I will press E to talk to Garrick.
You're alive. Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
One hand throws baby, one hand throws fireball. What do you press? Ooh, I've got all these options because I'm such a statful man.
At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We... The name's Garrick, sir. Quarter gunner. 3rd Adiran Fleet.
Oh, the Captain Begs 42 is now following. Welcome and thank you. Grunt affirmatively.
We spoke on the voyage. Never thought we'd end up like this. I've been here before. We've got an outpost on this island, but...
I can't remember what this race is called, but they are a race that I recognize from the Pillars games. Sort of slightly animalistic, almost borderline Furby-looking guys. Something was not right here, is it?
I saw flashes, envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire, and it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen, unless
they're an asshole! Unless the soldiers were not of their own minds.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead.
Uses words like scupper.
We may not be through with them. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help.
It doesn't actually show you the options that you can't pick, just that they exist.
Top of the hill. You can't miss it. Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way.
Good hit?
That mace. It's no good to any of our crew anymore.
Kinda we happen. Okay, common mace, a health potion.
At least some supplies survive. For all the good it does.
Okay, to equip a weapon, open your inventory with tab. You have 2 weapon loadouts that can be swapped by pressing LALT. Okay. Not with the mouse wheel. Huh, I thought that's what I was doing when I was rolling the mouse wheel, but maybe I was wrong. Press MIP or MUP to equip a weapon, or to equip a selected weapon in the main hand or offhand. Armor and clothing can be equipped by pressing... Hidden by pressing... Okay. Oh, hidden if you don't want to see it on your model. Okay. All armor grants damage reduction, which is percentage-based, and additional reduction, which is a raw number, which I'm assuming is subtracted after the percent reduction. Clothing provides item bonuses. All accessories are unique, providing powerful benefits. 1 trinket or amulet, and up to 2 rings. Sounds good. Common mace, wield, main hand. Now let's see, let's look at our, like, shirt. 2% and 2. Okay. Imposes a penalty on stamina and essence mana, I assume. Bold gloves, meant to indicate status within the Adirian Court. Very bold. Royal issued footwear. Okay. That's all our shit, and we picked up a health potion, and that's it. Oh, I have the orders though. Warning of unrest and brewing in the said Port City Paradise. Most worrisome of all are rumors of the Dream Scourge. Here is much more disturbed. Okay. Alright. Fairly simple,
like
overarching objective.
I don't understand.
Okay.
Why would they fire on us, their own people?
Oh, okay, so while I've got left hand free... Or while I've got... Wait, no. You fucked me. That was supposed to be a main hand equip. Oh, it's because I transposed the buttons, I guess? Hang on. Wield offhand? Oh. Okay, I guess that's... Alright. Why is that not what I expected? I guess it's because... I mean, I want it in the main hand. Regardless of which side that hand is on. I don't know if it matters, but oftentimes the offhand is like, oh, if you put it here, it's worse. You get less from it. It might not matter at all here, but okay. We put it there. Okay, we swing. Yeah, we swing with the side that it's on. My health is low. It's not that low. I've got like half health. But all right, if you insist, I can drink a potion via the action radial. Ah, okay, so this is how they make it not awful on controller. Your health is low. Do you have any potions or food? Hero, your will energy is low. Watch that. Oh, thank God this pauses time. Okay. As soon as I saw this, I got scared because I remember The Witcher 3 having this and me being immediately overwhelmed trying to use all the different fucking things they had on this right out the gate. So the fact that this hard pauses time is nice. Okay, can be bound to... Okay, and then you can bind them to slots. Okay, so the controller scheme for this would be heavily based on hold down action radial button, stick in a direction, and the keyboard version will be assigning them to numbers. I'm still not sure which I'm going to want more. So if I want to assign this to something... Okay, that's how that works. And that goes back. Okay, consumables. I haven't unlocked these yet. Okay. Okay. If I just click that... Oh. Oh, okay. So it, like... There's a delay. I'm not sure if it actually waited to replenish or if it was just, like, highlighting before showing the visual. Maces swing slowly but deliver high damage and stun. They have only a moderate block efficiency. Sorry, what were you saying about block efficiency, sir? Weapon types. Nope. Weapon types. Incur a moderate stamina cost when attacking. Okay. Blocking is only possible when your offhand is empty or is holding a shield. Okay, so if you are dual wielding, you can't do it at all. And you block with the opposite button of what it's equipped with. Okay. It's a mismatch of main hand and real life being the right hand, but the main mouse, yeah. Early in the morning. So holding this down doesn't inherently cost stamina. Does it make me move slower? A little bit, yeah. And I imagine it drains stamina when I... Okay. Makeshift grave. Okay. I guess my buddy there made those graves. Alright, Garrick. I'll be with you in a second. I just want to see if they have helpfully left around any other pick-upables, as people call them. Homestone. Okay, so I can just eat it directly. And that should now... that's not what I wanted. F. Okay. And that should now be... here? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to put that on my bar. But that's okay. Now I know. Don't click that again unless you want to eat it. It looks like that wall is there to block me from, like, swimming over to the ship or anything. So... that doesn't look like there's anywhere else to go. Is shift run? Shift is run. And is this consuming stamina? Doesn't look like it. No, it looks like I can run as much as I want. Is this sneak? Yep. Is there like a... Okay, so jumping while running is not anything special. Do they have the Borderlands, like, run slide? They do. Okay, okay. I don't know when I'll need that, but good to know. If I break this, can I get the... Yeah. Money, 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 money. Money! Okay. Okay, okay. Anything over here? Oh, that's not good. Come on. There we go. Oh, okay. Doesn't look like I can really go up that way. Can I make this jump? Probably not. Oh, wow, just barely. Okay, so you actually have a little bit of, you've got a little bit of extra distance that you can get with your hands. Interesting, okay. Can I climb this? Because it gave me the little, like, climbing tutorial prompt. Okay, yes, in the general case, yes, but it appears that up here is an invisible wall. Which is not that surprising, because this is not the way they want me to go. Oh, you just went up there ahead of me? Am I holding you back, Garrick? Is that you trying to say something? Listen here, you little shit. We crouch. Ooh, a handsome little tower. I like the... I love, like, mostly intact but partially destroyed scenery. Where it's not, like, full-on ruins, but it's in disrepair. It lets you do really interesting visual silhouettes. If it was Bethesda, you'd have fallen through. Yeah, true. If it was Bethesda, just the monkeying around I did back there, I would probably have, like, randomly taken falling damage and died. I would have just been hanging around and then go, ugh, wasted. Take care, little buddy. He does not respond to me crouching at him. No love from the lemur. Can't go that way, really. Oh. Why am I trying so hard to, like, sequence break the tutorial and wander off in every random direction? I don't know.
No! The fort's lit their distress beacon! We've got to hurry!
Do we? I guess. Ooh. Ah, Zaurips. I remember these guys. Do I have a plunging attack? It is? Is it the most reliable move in the game? Nope. Oh, well, I hit the wrong button anyway.
Haven't the troops been doing patrols?
Honk! Oof. It's very meaty and chunky. And it seems like there's a little bit of, like, time slowdown when you make contact with an enemy. Let's see. Can I get up this? Nope. Wobberfalb. And that's what I just jumped down from, I think. So, let's go.
Come on, the fort's up ahead.
Tripwire.
There's no healer about.
Tripwires. Was there one of those? Then I just blundered straight through it. Ah, yeah, this wooden stake here. Okay. I will watch out for that. I see another wooden stake here. I don't see a wire connected to it. Do I have a way of... Ah, okay.
How many of these damn things are there?
Alright, alright.
Springberries, good. Those should rally us.
Alright, alright. Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. I see something... No, that's not... Well, actually, maybe. Hang on. Is this a secret? Nope. Alright. Hang on. But, or was I mistaken? No. Alright, I mean, you can get up here, but there is not a 0 out of 10 game. Refunding on Steam. Alright, let's go. Okay, okay. Oh, I see. This is just like the first level of Metaphor Refantasium. Okay, so we got paranoia. We got some kind of weird rot stuff going on. We've got nightmares. Okay, okay.
Gods, it's a bloodbath. They've torn the place apart from the inside. Did they? Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this.
And now I'm actually finding that I am habitually left-clicking to attack. Maybe I want to swap the binding back, actually. Even though the visual is on the side that it is, I'm finding this harder to parse. All right, we'll try that for now. I thought this was gonna be better, but I don't think it is. Keyboard. All right, game, you win this round with your default bindings. No, I don't want to quit. Okay, there we go. All right, because I naturally hit left click to attack. Maybe if I have two different things in my hands, I will want it inverted. But right now, we'll just do left click to attack, right click to block. Can't go through there. I feel like I should be sneaking and peeking, even though it looks like everyone's dead. I feel like these things are gonna get up and Zamboni me. I'm just blundering around. Good chunky, blocky furnace. This game's got an interesting art style. It's like...
I remember some of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar. Hope it helped their souls find the beyond.
It's not...
Rise from slumber. Is it you?
I see. It's not in any way cartoony, but it's like lightly stylized. This feels like actually a pretty nice compromise between, you know, full-on hyper-realism and like a, you know, like a Breath of the Wild style art style. A bond is shorn. A bond is shorn. Spooky ghost things. Got it, got it. Everyone wigging out. Adra is which was what you're looking at here, is like the magic rocks of this setting. They do all kinds of weird bullshit. Maybe including this. Ah, storage key. We've got ourselves a shield. Let's quickly run back and open that door that the key was for. See what we got. Ooh, you really get up close and personal with the door to open it. Like, It's a chest full of cum. No, it's common breastplate. Common breastplate. Alright, I guess let's try out a shield. And common breastplate. More damage, less stamina, less essence. Well, I'm not using essence for anything yet. So yeah, let's try this. Doesn't look like the stamina is drastically lesser. Now I've immediately lost track of what I was doing. Do I move slower? It didn't say there was a reduction in move speed. It feels like maybe I'm moving a little slower, but I feel like that it would say that if I did. Hang on. No, it's the same. Ooh. I like that, unlike in a Bethesda game, there's not just an insane number of interactables everywhere. I know that, like, that's a hallmark of the Bethesda game. It's not like a minus, but I'm glad they didn't feel the need to do that. I am perfectly happy with there being mostly inert scenery and them just highlighting a small number of things. The roots grow from the head. The roots grow from the head. The setting's also at an interesting tech level. It's kind of like Renaissance era. It's firmly past medieval, but pre-industrialization, which I think is a really interesting time period.
Is this what they were like?
Where do the roots grow from? I think it was the butt, is what they said. I'm pretty sure.
Let's put its guard up. Hit it with everything you've got.
Oh, okay. So they're teaching me to do power attacks, I guess. Ow. Oh, hang on. Oh, ow. Well, okay. I thought that was gonna, like, hit stun him, but it did not at all. Okay, I'm having some trouble getting a feel for, like, the rhythm of combat here with attacking and blocking. I'm kind of, like, expecting it to be, like, Mount and Blade, and it's not at all. That's gonna take some getting used to, but okay, okay. Oh, hey there, friends. Okay, so it looks like I only have to charge that a certain amount to get it to a point. Also, there is no, like, there's no bonus for blocking like, at the exact moment they hit you, it would appear. Woo! You do a little shoulder barge. Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna get this little guy first. Ow, whoa. Get some stamina back. He's gonna come in for a hit, I assume. Yeah, there we go. Does he have his own... Ow, okay. I'll drink a hot ion. I feel like sometimes he's hitting me through my block. I'm not sure if it's because I'm blocking too late. Whoa! Oh, okay. I guess he does have like a stunned state where you can do a super move. I didn't read that from its body language. Okay, so that was wildly incompetent on my part, but that's what happens when you haven't played the combat before. So I imagine I'm gonna get a better feel for that as it goes. It looks like times he hits through blocks doing a power attack. Yeah, maybe. I imagine there are... Just realized. Okay. I do have a little shifty shoe. It's not exactly a dodge roll. It's specifically... Okay. So, if you're hitting nothing or holding forward, it is just a jump. It is a back dash or side dash if you are strafing or backing up. Are they a playable race? Nah, this one, it's only humans and elves, because you're from the Empire that is humans and elves. Okay. Yeah, no, I think you're right, that there's probably just attacks that crush through block to punish, you know, just standing and blocking. And they didn't have the visual or auditory cue that I necessarily assumed they were gonna have, but I imagine I will get used to that in time and know when I need to swifty. The attacks were very telegraphed, I just wasn't really sure what the rhythm was gonna be. Find a way to boing the brambles. Give me a potion. I'll burn them with hits. Are you feeling burned yet?
Is someone there?
Oh, hey.
Here! Help! I'm locked in! Ugh, about time. Oh, gods! What's the matter with your face?
Very rude.
Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. He's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face? Touched your soul and everything?
I don't
That's
like the
right.
way you said that face,
Never
but
seen
okay.
one of your kind before. I always heard folks say
I'll
your
burn
breath
them
looks
with
more
my
like a curse to
ice
me.
breath. Sure, I'll take a court
That's the
option.
Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were a Deerans too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up. Adir's had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
Laugh nervously. Oh, it just can't be that bad. Are we a simp? Or the iron boot of Imperial authority? I haven't decided yet. We're gonna focus on the task at
I'm
hand.
trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with me.
Excuse me.
Paradisans will knife
You
you in the
did
back
start
over a
right out
dirty
being like,
look.
whoa, why are you
At least
so
we don't
ugly
go
and
mad
fucked up?
slaughter each other. The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep.
But why would they do boo? Right,
When the
then
storm
what?
came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself. I can tell the difference.
No one can.
I've got
This
a
is
bad
impossible.
feeling about
Kill
this.
her.
It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
There are methods.
Wait. Look. We don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there. Doesn't look like I have a choice, eh? You let me out, and all three of us can go to Paradise.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out
Oh
of that
no,
cell.
is this my
The story's full of holes.
Raylor
What if
and
the boat's not there?
Haldorf
What if she turns on us?
choice? Or whatever the fuck their
Be
names
reasonable. Don't listen
are.
to
Oh, we
him.
got it for fuck's sake.
Gods. That's the sanest thing I've heard all day. It's in the warden's room. They blocked it off when things went south. You can find a way in, though. You seem smart.
Weirdly good hair
We live to
physics.
regret this.
Yeah, they've clearly the hair is not just, you know, a lump, a singular object with triangles that does not move. I don't know much about animation in that department, and obviously what they're doing does not look flawless. But sorry, find a way to burn optional. Search for the key. Yeah. What they're doing doesn't look flawless, but they've clearly put some effort into separating out different parts of the hairstyles and making it so that... Okay, no falling damage yet. There could be falling damage, and that's just not a long enough fall to trigger it. Let's try to not fuck this up this time. Okay. Looks like we can break into boxes. Get you this backpack, some money, and a potion. Ooh. And some more money. That one's not breakable. Okay, just that little icon, if that doesn't show up, then it's not breakable. Makes sense. What we got in here? The manner in which I'm accustomed. Ooh, a bow! I would like to switch between my weapon loadouts. Thank you. Hang on. Left alt. Okay. So... Okay, so mouse wheel also does that, and I will definitely use mouse wheel, because I'm way more familiar with doing that from
There's an
playing other
idea.
games.
We could shoot the Fury down. How's your aim?
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I
Nice
gotta...
work.
Oh, okay. Okay. Does it matter? Okay, so okay, so you can just kind of... do I get more power holding that longer? Probably not. I think that's just... It's like your focus that's depleting as a cost for you holding the shot, so you can't just hold it indefinitely, which, in fairness, is realistic. Adventure Ho? Whee! Okay, so there's their interrogation of her. We got to the key. Anything else in here? Just dropped in. Main character looks like a druid psyker. Yeah. I look a little fun and fancy free. Let's see. We got some stuff. Okay. So the common robe is actually better than the common armor, which is funny. But I don't think we care about essence still, so we're gonna stick with the breastplate. And we got, just like, probably, yeah, upgrade, whatever, schmingles. We don't have any new equipment. That's a very, like, nice and realistic door bar. I don't know why, but that makes me happy. Alright, get out of here.
At least you got around to trusting me eventually.
I've had a bunch of fun with this game. Any conclusions on its quality been drawn so far? Not really. I was struggling a little bit in my first, like, combat because I wasn't really quite sure how to read the tells of attacks and stuff. But it seems reasonable enough. Now, did that first one do more damage because it was a headshot? Ooh. I'm gonna assume the first one did more damage because it was a headshot, or maybe it was because it was from stealth and they didn't know I was there. But either way, that first shot did like 3/4 of its health and damage. Do we just jump down? We're going across. Climbing up the Mashoosh? Oh, we go around here, I guess. Or, well, let's find out. Oh.
Adherent soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused this.
Okay. When you zoom in, there seemed to be a white marker around the head. Yeah. Sneak archer build coming together already, isn't it, though?
To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom it.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But adherents, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else.
Yeah, we're not really raised to deal with the mushroom plague Last of Us situation, so I don't think you can blame. Do you have limited ammo? I assume not. There has been no indication that there's an ammo system of any kind. So I imagine that, yes, I can just shoot a bow, limited only by stamina and, you know, time.
Stay low and tick quick. Whoosh. Stay in the tall grass. We can get the drop on them.
What am I looking at? Where exactly is it? Okay, there.
Knew this was a bad idea.
More coming. Stay down. Get killed.
Oh, okay. He juked me! He's zigging and zagging! Oh, he discarded. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Got very slow and chunky for a second. Not like frame rate wise, it felt like my action speed. Oh, there he is. Nope. Need to get used to the arc, the arrows file. Not fully point and shoot. Also need to not get hit by these fucking rocks that are throwing back at me. Oh, my ally. Oh, okay, they just ran ahead out to there. All right, that works. Do to do to do. Do to do to do. Do 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 do. Apparently, they didn't take any damage at all during that. Oh! Oh! Okay. Alright, so I see they've got the classic triumvirate of ARPG playstyles here, and everything costs essence. It is not just for magic. So, it looks like disregarding intellect is not a good idea, necessarily, even if you're not a spellcaster. Fighter, active 20 essence, dash forward, smash in anything in your way, interrupting enemies, dealing explosive damage to break enemy blocks, destroy walls, and shatter frozen. Okay. Tanglefoot. Summon lingering, entangling vines that root nearby enemies in place for 8 seconds. Okay. Summons 3 magical projectiles that seek out enemies, dealing large amounts of damage to nearby enemies on impact. Large! Now as far as I've seen, there's no passive essence regeneration. So, I imagine we're mostly gonna be using these in, like, harder than average fights. Because we can't just, like, use these more or less on cooldown in any given fight. But then again, I suppose it depends how abundant potions are, and what the max essence pool is. Now that I've grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a 5 dozen eggs. A large egg. I mean, I do think melee fighting is, like, the thing that I'm least likely to favor. Actually, honestly, magic is the thing I'm least likely to favor, just because, again, it's so fucking hit or miss in these types of games. Movement abilities are really nice, though. I might just go charge. Surge. And given that they put some effort into giving you, like, that you've got your swifty dash and your back dash, you've got block and breaking block type gameplay, compared to a game like Skyrim, where there's basically, like, no combat mechanics. You just swing sword at enemy while they swing sword at you, and eventually one of you dies. The combat in this seems to have more actual gameplay meat on its bones, so I think I'm okay with keeping open the possibility of being primarily melee. So we're gonna try charge. Okay, no, you awarded points to purchase or upgrade. Cast abilities be the action radio. Okay, yeah. Replenish essence by drinking. Yeah. Okay. So abilities charge. Let's put you on 1, and we'll put my pot ions on, or we'll put yeah, potions on 2. Okay. The difficulty curve's just bigger numbers, which sucks in Skyrim and especially Oblivion. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I would never want to play melee in Skyrim, because you just have, like, no tactical options. Like, aside from the numbers just being much better on Sneak Archer, it actually gives you something to do. What, haven't been here much. Switch the culture around, answering Aram ponderings. Are you looking to fully figure things? I think, for the most part, I'll ask for advice if I want it. I don't really mind if people volunteer gameplay tips. Especially if it's clear that I'm not understanding something and I don't realize that I'm not understanding it, because God knows there's really nothing more frustrating than watching a streamer who's, like, just straight up playing the game, like, objectively wrong and can't figure it out. It's like nails on a chalkboard. So, I don't mind so much if it's for gameplay. Anything related to story, I would not want any information volunteered on unless I asked for it. Like, if I do this, does it lock me out of whatever?
But we do better with that grimoire than he did.
Ooh. Oh,
Shame
okay.
I don't have a healing spell.
So we got essence regenerate. Okay, so now we're getting our magic tutorial. A common wand, you say? Sure. We've tried out bow. Common wand. And do I need a grimoire equipped also? Oh, okay. Hang on, so this gives you 3 spells and reduces ability cost and cooldown? Am I understanding this correctly?
Those look dry. Ah, damn it. Of course I didn't bring a flint.
If I right-click... Oh, okay. So holding right-click swaps my actions to the ones from the grimoire. Okay, so we got a little flamethrower. We've got a longer ranged thing. We've got lightning. Okay, that's a long range flamethrower, and we've got shield of some kind. I don't know if this just like absorbs damage or just gives you damage reduction or what. And then okay. Okay, so using the wand does not cost essence. Okay, alright, so they've given us a basic weapon for each thingy. I guess I'll keep the wand. Okay, so you can't like zoom in or anything with the wand the way you can with a bow. Does this travel in a perfectly straight line with no fall off? I can't quite tell. No, it looks like it does fall off. I don't know if it falls off at... Okay, if you do the charge attack, it goes straight forever. That is a useful property compared to the bow. So that looks like a thing I can grab, and I don't think I did. Yeah, give me that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Try this. Playing Dark Souls at maximum load while wondering why their roll sucks. Very much so. Burn! I'll kill them with my fire breath. Another essence potion. We probably want to drink one of those, TBH. Does charge care about whether I have a melee weapon equipped? Can I just, like, can I charge off this cliff and die? Hang on. I don't know how far this moves me. Let me make sure I've got plenty of runway. Okay, moves decently far, and no, it does not matter what kind of weapon I have equipped. Unless, hang on, if I have a melee weapon out, does it like attack with my melee weapon at the end of this? I can't find out unless I drink some Tang. I should put the potion of Tang on my bar also. Actually, we'll drink a drink. Because that'll restore gradually. I thought those little swirlies were meaning that I didn't have enough essence, but it seems like that's not the case. Is it? Oh, okay, that's on... Is that just cooldown? You'd think cooldown would be like a radial fan, like in pretty much everything with ability icons with cooldowns, because it's... Okay, so that means something else. And no, I do not attack with this, even if I have it equipped. Okay. Stick with this for now. We'll try out a little bit of wand. We'll try some wombat. Can you not use abilities while your bar is charging? I don't know.
We've got the high
Maybe.
ground. How should we do this? Magic's the flashy choice, I suppose.
Oh, you cannot hold that very long. Ow! Oh, fuck, there's other guys throwing rocks at me. Okay, hang on. How am I missing it? Oh, what the fuck? Does it curve the way I move? Oh, whoa, that's weird. That could be very useful for shooting around corners, but, like... My party members, I'm sure, are dying. Also, so am I. Hang on. Plug. Okay. I do not know how to make this work right now. We're gonna switch back to this. Ow. Ow. Keep moving. Keep juking. Juke the rocks. Juke the rocks. Don't juke the rock, baby. Juke the rock. Don't tip the rock over. Ow. I should probably just be down there beating them to death, since they've got ranged attacks of their own, but, you know. Oh, Eric went down, I see. Well, he tried his best. Oh, shit, this guy needs business. Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay, those are crits, I guess. Ow. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh! Oh, okay. You can use their, if they're staggered, you can take advantage of it even with a ranged weapon, because I did not do anything to make that happen. I think it was just he was stunned.
I won't slow you down again.
All right, so that was very badly done. I do not like long-range wanding. Hang on, I need to confirm what I thought was going on with the wand there. Of it. Okay, so I'm gonna point straight at this torch, right? No. Okay, so first of all, it has way worse accuracy, which I guess I should have realized because the reticule is huge compared to the bow. So this is not a long-range weapon. But I also want to see... Okay. No, I don't think it's curving after I move. I think it's just because the camera position is moving, it kind of looks like that's happening. But I think it's still basically... Oh, is it? I cannot tell. But in any case, it's way too imprecise for me to actually try and, like, use that, if that is a real thing. So this is for when you're already fighting someone who can get in melee with you, but you want to fight them from short range and stay out of their reach, and the bow is too cumbersome. And I guess there's little mana pickups, those little purpley wisp things. I need to eat some food to unkill myself a little. Do I have health only food? No. Alright, then I guess I'll just drink a potion. Don't want to waste the, yeah, curves to a location independent of movement. Yeah, I think I was mistaken about that. I don't want to use this for now. That's wigging me out. Yeah, close to medium range to make use of spell. I mean, it's possible there are longer range spells than the ones that are on this basic baby bitch grimoire. But yeah, given that this is an ARPG and not a tactical RPG, probably the ranges do not get crazy extreme. And so it makes sense. If you want to like, bows should be the long range option. So if you want to differentiate wand combat from bow combat, yeah, they've done that. Also, what's the respective damage? 18, 14 stun. Okay, this does less. Has the same stamina cost. Okay. Yeah, I think right now I'm okay with long range and short range. I don't think I need medium range from wands necessarily. I suppose the wand gives you all the grimoire skills is the main thing. But I kind of want to learn the melee combat first so that I understand it better than I currently do. So I think we will continue with this setup for now. Okay, we can ascend. I have a breath meter there. Left control to descend whilst... Okay, so you can use those to go straight up and down. Gotcha. Okay. When it depletes, you will begin to lose health. Okay, so you don't die instantly when your breath meter runs out.
I tried to tell them. Why wouldn't they listen? You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
This guy...
Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
This guy... Not this guy. Hang on. I want to...
And what if it's already spread elsewhere?
I mean, I think that's the
Who
smart money.
disturbs us?
Am I insane, or does this guy kind of look like Peter Dinklage as Tyrion in Game of Thrones? Like, obviously much taller, but like facially, like the hairstyle, he really looks like that to me.
They stung at me. They wanted to prune my boughs. I was defending myself.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard. They sent orders for fire. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers!
A dark force works through this man. A worm, the apple of his soul.
I become the breeze, the sun! And you return death to us!
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Do you think?
Feed the roots, kill the rot!
Okay. Oh! Immediately clocks him in the side of the head. Okay. Whoa! Oh, okay. That's a two-hit combo. Bonk. Come at me, bro. Come at me, Scrub Lord. I'm ripped. Ow! I couldn't. No, it wouldn't let me swoosh. Oh, okay, never mind. Those hits look really scary, but they actually do barely any damage because he's the tutorial boss, so I don't want to be standing in that, I guess. Okay. Okay, okay, that symbol means unblockable. Okay, now I have learned. I want to be in that. Okay. Oh, okay, he gets a little jump forward there. Ooh. Okay. My bones! No! My precious little bones! I don't want it! Okay, that's also not shieldable. Gotcha. Ah, okay, that was his stun state. I assume the enemies have a stun meter. I haven't had the presence of mind to look for it.
I can't believe
But
it.
I imagine that's not just like a random proc, that it's like
He's
you
not
hit them
suffering.
enough times in succession and they enter that state where you can super move them. That you can't kill me or flee. It did kind of have that cadence. You can't kill me, fleas. You're not fleas. Like the court augur lines become 3 times as funny if you're RPing the envoy as a charlatan instead of an actual mystic guy just making things up to sound freaky. Under the health bar, there's a yellow bar. Yeah, I think I had noticed that at one point, but I hadn't been visually tracking how it changed in response to what actions. Okay. Common Great Hammer. Great Hammers deal extremely high damage and stun. They also have high block efficiency. However, they swing very slowly with a very high stamina cost. It's worth trying out. It's a two-hander. Okay, yeah, that is very slow. Punk. I would say it only costs about 50% more stamina than a mace swing, which is not inconsiderable, but it doesn't take like half my bar or anything. How much damage does it do in comparison? This does 23, this does 37. Okay, so it deals about 50% more damage and does 50% more stun. Yeah, it has 25 compared to... Oh, okay. It actually... Yeah, it's not 50%. Yeah. Yeah. I'll go for that. We'll try it. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
Closer, we twine.
Okay. I imagine it is not coincidental that I heard that near the last Audra thing, and now I'm hearing it near this one.
Have returned. We felt your
Who the
presence
fuck?
like dew on a leaf. We wait, heed.
Literally another fucking roofing place. Everyone wants my roof. They can take it from my cold, dead house. Alright, I heard a voice. I heard a voice. Is this the line for if I literally didn't understand that it wasn't him speaking to me? What did you say about Liv? What's going on? Yeah, I heard a voice.
A voice? What did it say?
Now your envoy's losing it.
No. I think something in the Ardra spoke to him. Not like this. I've been round Ardra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
Well, that
I
sounds
don't
like a
think
very
it spoke to
myopic
anyone.
worldview there, sir.
Not
Just because
even
you
God
haven't.
likes.
That's some gift.
This is really funny if you've played, like, Pillars of Eternity, where people are constantly seeing souls and shit, and freaky shit is happening all the time near Audra, and this guy's like, I don't think it's ever done that for anyone until now.
Sure seems like it. Now, we've still got to get to Paradise.
The voice tried to sell me
Just up
roofing
ahead.
services.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
Okay,
This way.
get out my big smack'ems again. Fuck you, pottery. Hate you. We came in through here. We talked to the stone. Let's keep going.
Boat! There it is.
Very funny that we
Thank the gods it's
literally
still
could
here.
have just been like,
Get
anyway,
on.
fuck you, stay in jail, and just
There, in the
not
distance.
had her for this whole
it's
sequence.
Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora, you know. Oi, I told you. I'm defending myself.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Empress sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumors about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
Fate has drawn me here for a reason. Something poisons this land.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise.
And Maisie Williams. Saying the model looks like her, or you think that it's her voice? I don't know what Maisie Williams looks like
Never thought
as
I'd
an
be glad
adult.
to sail
I
here
only
with a
saw early
smuggler.
Game of Thrones.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
BA. I mean, I can't say it's not, because I have no idea what she sounds like now, but I wouldn't, that's not who I wouldn't have been in my first 10 guesses.
Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency, but you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway.
Wink.
You've been listening to your mate again. You're right, though. Oh, it is quiet. They don't know about Northreach yet.
Sounds like a lot like another character I know is voiced by her. I see.
Not all of them, but it's not a great way to make friends. Give Paradisans a chance. That's why they came here in the first place. Try not to get killed. Nah, I'm kidding. Just don't go around acting like you own the place. All right.
I was gonna say that advice, in
we
addition
don't
to
run
not
into
being
each other,
terribly useful,
so,
also doesn't seem very
take care of
germane
yourself.
to Paradise specifically. Like, I would try not to get killed anywhere.
Suppose this is where I leave you then. I owe you my life, Envoy. I won't soon forget what you did. I don't know. It's all just sinking in.
Surprised these two are alive.
Hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink.
It's very rare for tutorial exclusive companions to just be like, alright, we survived the tutorial and now we're gonna go do something else.
Well, it's the Living Land's biggest port. People come from all over. Not all of them are Adir's friends.
Wonder why?
You'll be fine. After the fort, I figure you can survive anything. You don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there.
Must be nice, eh?
Same to you. You'll
You don't
make the
forget
Emperor
how to
proud.
live in your own
I'm
home.
sure of it.
Speaking of my own home, I need to do something about my roofing. I'm gonna turn up the heat real quick. We're in a cold snap here in good old Texas. And I can feel it. Laura seems to be voiced by Katie Townsend. I'm not familiar with her. Alright, I have turned up the heat. I have shut the door because my room always gets warmer than the rest of the house, which I usually don't like about it. But in this particular case,
One more,
I
and
think
put
I
a
will be
bullet
happy
in your-
for it.
Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And he's late. Huh, probably died at sea.
Ooh, this is how they've rendered Fuck, I don't remember what this race is called, the guy on the right. But Kana and Maya's race. Oh, shit. I'm annoyed that I can't remember offhand what it's called, but yeah. That's so cool. They've got little, like, fish scale kind of patterns. I love these guys.
What?
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by
I like
it.
that she
A
just
slip of the
believes
tongue.
me.
Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Unseeable?
Uh-oh. Get ready to be disappointed.
Forgive me.
Blow
again.
past the face
We're
remarks.
having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
Shit, that's a word I've only ever encountered in Final Fantasy XIV before. To dictionary.com! Finally, today, we resolve the long-running mystery of what the fuck a claviger is. Dictionary.com does not recognize that as a word! Fuck you, claviger. One who carries a club bearer, one who carries the keys of any place. Oh, okay. Keykeeper. Okay. Who or what is the claviger? Seriously, define the word for me. Inquiring minds want to know.
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. And titles.
Sorry, I was...
So, we made up some new ones.
I wonder if I can... Hang on. Is there an option to not... Nope, those are the only audio options. Damn. Some games nowadays have the quite nice feature of letting you toggle whether or not audio gets cut out when the window doesn't have focus, but it looks like that is a hardwired behavior in this game. So if I have to click off to look at something, that's just gonna happen. Let's put that always on top so that I don't lose the chat window and have to reopen it like I just did. Man, that sure was a scary tutorial, Envoy. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go inspect a roof, side hustles, and all that. It was you! Flamingo has no dough was trying to sell you a roof. That message, which I cannot undelete. I gotta make it so that Stream Elements holds messages instead of deleting them or something. Yes, dictionary.com. It's from Final Fantasy XIV. Alright.
No, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
I feel like I recognize his VA, but I can't name them.
I'm sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They
Let's
traveled
kill
northwest to
them.
the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
Oh. 2 missing people and 2 searchers. How auspicious.
The Rawatai Navy didn't teach me fancy words, but
Oh yeah, he's from
I did learn how
Rawatai.
to count.
Yeah, they're run
Hi,
by
before
this
you go.
race predominantly.
Please keep in mind that the Envoy is a
What are they
respected
called?
member
Ah,
of the court.
it's gonna bother me a whole
Make sure
evening.
he comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
Hang on. Dialogue, history, and lore. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Order of Paladins. Mordecai. Okay. What do they say about Rawatai? Maua! That's it. Yeah. Yeah, Rawatai are the, very, very real-world representation, imperialist colonizer faction in, Deadfire.
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
Oh, it's Brandon Keener. Okay. If I'm remembering Garrus's voice actor correctly. Yeah, that sounds right.
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe.
Yep.
Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote? You tell me, Envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
Ludwine! I didn't know that's how O with an umlaut was pronounced.
Ludwine is here. Well, isn't this a surprise?
Wait, you know the Inquisitor? Dare I ask how?
College roomies.
Oh, I get to pick? We were lovers. I love how this one has, after italicized, as if you were, like, saying all of these things in a row, and you wanted to distinguish it from this one. I don't know. This feels like it could be funny. Also, I don't know if the fact that I say this causes it to be true, or if... It probably does, but yeah, no, this is... I want to pick one that actually, that commits to something, because specificity is the spice of fiction. Yeah, sure.
Well, that must have been awful. I mean, considering everything that happened.
Yes, the things that happened that I definitely know about.
A personal handmaiden of the burned queen. But that's not all. They say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out.
Ominous. I'll have to ask her how she did that.
Not if you value your life.
We'll have time to worry about Ludwine later. Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
Oh, yeah, he a sword and pistol boy. Okay, drawing any grudges and sending and burn away plasma. Okay, dealing highs and taunt. Oh, okay, he's got a taunt. And I can have him burn shit for me. That's nice.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
After her incident is so fun. I mean, I don't know for sure if what I was just told about her is what. Okay, so you can go down a ladder from that side. Is there something down here, or does this just lead to the water? Let's find out. Oh, that just leads to the water. All right. All right, let's go find the ambassador. Climbs into the sea, drowns.
All over the good for finding your way around.
If what I was just told about her is actually, like, literally true, yeah, that is very funny. She blew up, came back as some kind of undead, and then I was like, yeah, I'd tap that. Alright, let's take a look around.
He's nice and cozy in the
Oh, these people have names.
pocket. Keep walking, Outlander.
Hey! You better watch your step.
You better watch your step. I'll fuck you up, you silly, if I don't. Sparrowhawks.
Haven't you heard it's not polite to stare? Watch where you're going. Wouldn't want you getting hurt now, would we?
Locks with 3 lock picks, I guess, or warehouse key. Okay. So, noted, not everyone who has a name will, like, engage me in an actual dialogue. Sometimes they'll just tell me to get fucked.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry. Walter is here. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today? From legitimate sources, clearly. From traders and adventurers, mostly. And a few used pieces from people down on their luck.
I didn't but I am now.
Apologies, friend. People see me selling weapons on the harbor and call my morals into question. I assure you, all of my wares have been vetted for quality and polished thoroughly.
By the way, you have a point from level up. I will take a look at that after this. All right. What do you got, sir? Oh, okay. So I can try out, like, all the weapon types. Daggers. If I want to be a fast boy. Great sword. How does this compare to hammer? 37. I imagine this is also a two-hander. I don't know why I'm even... Oh, wait, no. Okay, I do have some money. I looked at this, I was like, I only have 36 bucks. I can't buy anything. Common great hammer, 37, 27, 25. Okay, so it's not as big and slow. 7, 20, 20. Yeah, I wish it said what the swing rate was, like how long it takes to wind up a single attack, or gave you like DPS as a number. But okay. This is similar enough. I'll keep the hammer for now. I am interested though in trying seeing if dagger like justifies with speed the fact that it does so much less damage. I might get a dagger here. Ooh, a pistol. The ceremonial pistola. Yeah. A gun. Gun. I'd probably find common rarity versions of these weapons pretty quickly.
Armor and shields for
Protect
sale
that pretty
on
face. You don't know if my face is pretty or not. Don't patronize me. Yeah, let's try out these now. Daggor. Shield. And then in the other one, gun. Actually, hang on. Can I do dagger and gun? Ooh. This could be neat. Okay, so if I... this does hit pretty fast. 3 swings with this uses 27 stamina, which is only slightly more than 1 swing with the Great Hammer. It does less stun, as you would expect. It also does have a higher crit chance. And then, okay. Takes a little longer, I would say, than... Okay, so... Now if I... Okay, so this can also do that. How are pistols for... If I, get rid of you. If I just go pistol in one hand... Okay, so if I have one hand the pistol... Then I can zoom. I'ma stab you. I'ma get you. Added permitted term, I'ma stab ya. Unlike the wand, the gun looks accurate. Yeah, the gun looks a little easier to make work. 23, 20, 20. Yeah, this does look a bit more attractive to me than the wand. Can I do pistol and... Okay, so I could also... If I don't care about zooming, I can have a block also. Alright. I'm kind of like, okay. The trade-offs between single or dual wielding different kinds of weapons are interesting, it seems. Do I care about having the shield even? I'm honestly not sure. Clearly most significant enemies are gonna have at least one attack that you can't just block anyway, so I'm gonna need my Swifty Shwoo no matter what. Let me just... I'm just gonna try this. I wanna see how the gun is at range, so we're gonna go just pistol and nothing so that I can zoom with it. A swashbuckler loadout, a rapier, or a dagger. Yeah.
The living lands are heading out to the wilds. Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to...
Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him. What are you interested in? Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lied to the Garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out?
Ooh, okay, so she's got armor. Which I perhaps would have been advised to buy some of instead of just 2 new weapons to try out, but... Oh? Intimidating. Codpiece. My. Oh my. Yes, I rather think we will. Okay. Alright. And we can buy lockpicks and some random other shit. Yeah, it would have been better if I had bought things for the slots in which I don't have anything yet, but we'll get more money.
Could some new armor do?
And
Welcome to Dawnshore, Traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. And I promise a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Volter told you. Ha! I'm sure he did. He'd rather chase off my customers than admit he was wrong. To be honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did. And let's leave it at that.
I see. Trouble in Paradise. Okay, so we can buy food here. Sell some of those weapons you aren't as into, like the wand. Yeah, I'm a little reluctant to sell anything before I've given more of a try to some of these things. But it is true that the wand did not super... Saying you need potions or food? Guildmaster? Guildmaster, is that you?
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
Is this man bothering you?
Souls.
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Dang.
It wouldn't kill them to think about it, at least. How hard could it be to find a watcher?
Oh. A watcher. That's what you were in Pillars of Eternity.
I sense an abiding restlessness in you. A watcher might be just the trick.
How did you... Actually, maybe I should talk to you instead.
Oh, I'm not a watcher, merely a soul receptive to the beyond. Why do you think I can help?
I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house.
Oh shit,
what am I gonna
we
do?
upgraded from rats in the basement to whole-ass guys.
Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else.
First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out?
I mean, they won't let you in. Oh, I guess this is just the docks. This isn't the city proper.
Too long. I'm not sure how much of it is the militia anyway. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
Yo, there's whole ass guys in my house. Help. What happened to your plants?
I wanted to grow a little food, save some skates. They never thrived, that's all. Clearly, I have bigger things to worry about.
When you make a lot of money in this, do they call it skate to the infinity?
It's hard to put it into words. I just feel like I should be here. I'd heard it was dangerous.
Mushroom plague.
But the Glenfathan wilds were dangerous. I thought I was prepared. I had no idea what I was in for.
That was just the mushroom plague. You'll be dead within days.
Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
That's fine. I didn't think they were even sentient. I guess I was wrong.
Never thought I'd miss that dingy little place.
Never thought I'd miss that dinghy. That's a boat I could use to get out of here. Let's see. Those are not real doors. Okay. Is there anything else in the dock area? There's a bunch of... None of this is real. This is all scenery. Okay. See, I keep getting... I get tricked into thinking it's a Bethesda game where I would have to come over here and be like, steal lantern, steal apples. Oh, I actually can take the apples. Never mind. I'll shut the fuck up, I guess.
Shop's closed. But you already knew that.
I didn't, actually. You sell yourself short, sir. You've given me valuable new information.
I can't help it. Oh, you must be the Imperial envoy that just arrived. Hello.
Darling,
Wink.
You don't think that...
The replacemats is now following,
I'm
or
sure you're
their
very busy,
placemats.
But
I'm not
do
sure.
you know of any other ships from
But thank
Adir
you for
that are
following.
slated
I
to
appreciate
arrive
it.
Soon?
So I look like the heart. Fuck you, lady.
Is it that easy to tell? Gods, I must be losing my touch.
We're waiting for our son, you see. He's been living in Adir for a number of years now, but is finally coming home.
I just hope he doesn't meet any trouble. I couldn't bear the thought of losing him, too. Not after...
After we lost our little girl. She was working as a mercenary in the Deerwood. Last we heard, she was traveling to Gilded Vale to check in on Alvra.
Oh.
Our
Well, depending on when this game takes place,
she never
that's
made
not
it.
a good place to go.
We
The
can only assume the
replacemats.
worst.
It never once occurred to me that I could read another. Yeah, no. Well, I couldn't see the capitalization. So the replacemats is definitely what I thought, but then I was like, what if it's there? There! Placemats! Put them right there. 30 raging gays having an orgy in the basement. God's willing, that's what we'll find. Tis with the gods now. Make solace in
You're
that.
right.
Oh, I was expecting her to
Thank
tell me to
you.
go fuck myself. That's what I would do if someone said that
Apologies,
shit
Envoy,
to
but
me.
We need to keep an eye out for our son. Be safe out there. The living lands are unlike anywhere else in Aora.
Yeah, so Gilded Vale is the first, like, actual town in, Pillars of Eternity. And it's run by an insane paranoid guy who's going, like, full Caligula and, like, rounding up citizens and public executions and shit for no good reason. And if you kill him later in the game, he literally like comes back to life because he's so mean. He just like wills himself back to life as a vampire because he was that fucking evil and insane.
I was here first. I'm not going anywhere.
If you're not working or selling something, you're loyal.
So yeah, Gilded Veil, not a good scene. You don't want to be there. Talk to the sweeper. Oh no, she's not even highlightable. She doesn't even exist. All right. Your daughter's dead. Your son is missing. Thoughts and prayers. Let's. Ooh, okay. Points of interest. Yeah, fast travel directly to fast travel beacons, which are the pink tings, and party camps. Tracked quest objectives, untracked quest objectives. Okay. Okay. So we can teleport back to there whenever we want. Ah, okay, so that's Paradise proper. I see. This is our region map. Okay, so her house is up there. Out. There's a lot of villains in Pillars of Eternity that are just too angry to die. Yeah. Okay. I mean, let's go clear out a basement, I guess. The gun is probably not going to be the right weapon for that situation, because I imagine it's going to be a claustrophobic as fuck little encounter with a bunch of men. Come to the top of Magran's Assay to see what you're made of. Cosmina, weapons master. Well. How very nice. Alright. That's not a real door. Okay, do we have a mini-map and compass? We do. Okay, so that's north. I guess I'll work my way along the coast. Fuck is all that back there? Is this breakable? No, apparently not. Open the door. It's barred.
Hey, let me in the window.
No. I want the purple. How do I get to the purple? Put it on the roof over here. Drop down and in? Question mark? Doesn't look like that part is breakable. Let's see. Oh yeah, just random mushroom bits here and there. Whoop. I'm glad no one cares about the random gunfire in their town in the middle of the day. I'm just keeping the property values down. It's part of my affordable housing initiative. No. Get all the way up here. Can I oh, the bell doesn't ding when I shoot it. 0 out of 10 game. Refunding on Steam. Oh! I thought I had fucking side jumped right off. Oh! Okay. Oh, okay, you do have a little control mid-air. How the fuck do I get in and get at the purple? Having your arms pointed straight out in front of you with a gun bouncing in your head. I'm coming through! I'm packing heat! It is a very funny way to hold a gun, yes. A very gunny way to hold a fun. Let's see. Still have a level up you can spend. Oh, that's true. From the screen, you can attribute bonuses will cap out after a certain point. You can also reset your attribute points in exchange for currency. Okay, so you can respec for money, and you can do that anytime, anywhere, as long as you have the money. On the right side of your screen is a okay. I have a point available. I know what you can spend that level up on. Replacing your roof. Not you, too! I don't yet really know what increasing maximum range does exactly. More effective at longer distances. That's a little vague. Is there an actual maximum range beyond which I can't do any damage at all, like my projectiles just despawn, or is it like accuracy and damage goes down at range, but it, you know, it still works? Regardless, I think we're gonna... Less damage fall off? Like, probably. Having only just got here, is this game good so far? I'm not very far in, but I've encountered some things that I like. I don't think I have hit anything that I've actively disliked, but I've basically just done the tutorial and reached the first town, and I'm going around just looking at stuff. I'm going much slower than I would be if I weren't playing on stream, because I'm narrating everything I'm doing out loud. Some would say unnecessarily. I don't think I'm going to worry about leveling intellect until I have many things using essence that I care about. Like, if I was going straight into grimoire shit, then maybe. But as it is... I'll put 1 in resolve for conversation options for now. Stamina... But so far, Dex and Might seem like the things that... The top 3 stats, especially, just seem like they're always going to be good, no matter what. Yeah, I want the purple. The purple. Can I see anything? No, it doesn't really look like it. I wanted to... Okay, that's right, and I have a point for this as well, probably. High damage with axes, maces, 200 weapons. Yep. Blocking with shields. Okay. Oh. There's more. Oh. These abilities will be unlocked at key moments in your journey and will be different depending. Okay, so that's not a level up based thing. Oh. Okay. How do I do this? Sneak up behind an... I guess I haven't snuck up behind an enemy in melee yet, so... I guess we'll see. But I've got a stealth attack. Oh, okay. And I can level up companions. That's nice. Ability tree, fighter, crazy ass, truck freak, appear. Range combat, rapid one-handed melee attacks. Resource gathering, movement speed, stealth, and precision aim. I mean, that sounds kind of good. I don't know if Sneak Archer is going to be like the god build in this the way it is in Skyrim, but like movement speed, that's just going to be useful. No matter what. No matter what! These all active skills that I have to tell him to use? The taunt seems very useful. Stunning and taunting all nearby enemies. That's pretty good. I mean, that seems pretty... Yeah, I like that. Having that seems like a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna give him this, as having 2 taunts, especially one that's AoE, seems quite nice. Ah, so there is parry. Okay. I'm a block against the melee to knock the enemy back and gain an immediate counter attack. Pretty good. And it does stun. That might be fun to build around. Like that's actually, you know, using the combat system instead of just trying to brute force everything. Ah, you can get the ooh, I do love abilities like this in games. Dodge costs less stamina. And you can reset these points as well. Okay, I wonder if it scales. It looks like it doesn't scale. It just costs 100, or it doesn't scale with the amount of points you've put in at any rate. Maybe it scales by the number of times you've done it, or your level. But adding a point to my resolve did not increase the cost of this. Yeah, the parry thing and the steady... Honestly, these three sound like they'd be very fun. Parrying if I'm going... Yeah. If this tree's got... stealth archery things and parry spec, like, that just seems like two fun ways to interact with the game. So maybe at some point I'll take this point out. And I think I'm gonna focus on the ranger tree. Let's see. Unlocks parry. Yeah, unlocking this just so I can start to get used to doing it is probably a good idea. Yeah, we're gonna, oh, I didn't get a point with my level up. I see. Maybe it alternates, giving you these or these. The Dark Souls of Pillars of Eternity, truly. Pistols require only one hand, shoot bullets perfectly straight at medium range. Okay. Slow rate of fire, and they're loud. That makes sense. Also, pistol... Yeah. Yeah, interesting. You could go pistol, shield if you wanted to be able to parry and also hit at range. What does it say about wands? Homing. Oh, okay. How the fuck was I missing every shot when I was trying to fight those guys? I guess... Oh, up to me. Okay, so they are not long range. They work okay at medium range. Okay. But homing is for if you can't aim, and I'm gonna try to be able to aim. If you'd like to test your metal, invest ability points into Iron Fists. That could be a fun build, but I don't think that's what I'm gonna start with. Stealth Gunner is the new hotness. You'll never hear me coming. They can block with very low stamina cost. They can only be equipped in your offhand. Yeah, we know how that works. And they have a high stamina cost when blocking. I wonder if you still have to pay the stamina cost when you parry. Probably. Shoot arrows quietly at very long range. Yeah, fall over time, but if you can get used to the physics, bows are pretty easy to make work. Like, I love using bows in Mount and Blade, even though they've got fall off, because you eventually just, you know how the fall off works, and so you doesn't really even matter anymore. Anyway, we're gonna... if I don't have my parry yet, yeah, I'll give the pistol a chance for now. They can't block. I'm gonna try pistol and shield for now. They're holding it so far out, man. Okay. I don't know how the fuck to get in this building. Like, it looks like I'd be able to... That looks like it's open, but I don't think it was open when I actually got up there and looked. Hang on. I'm gonna try one more time before I just give up, because I would like to get that purple. Okay. Around the front... What? That scared the shit out of me. Hey there, Kai. How you doing? Yeah, it's that side of the building. Oh, that's not quite. Hang on. Don't be up here. I need to get up on the roof, and then I can circle around to that side of the building. And see if that is actually an open window, or if I'm insane. Okay. That was the side with the little patty here. There were two windows. Yeah, is this open? Oh, okay. I'm not insane. Oh, purple. We got some purple up here. We got some purple down there. Give me your goo. Ooh, money. A common arquebus. That's a rifle. Both hands shoot bullets perfectly straight at long range, dealing very high damage and stun. They have a very slow rate of fire, and their shots easily alert enemies. I mean... that sounds pretty funny. Oh, shit. I still want this for when they've closed to melee, but let's go gun spec for now. That's an insanely long reload, indeed. God, it's like playing Pirates, Vikings, and Knights. Very funny. It's like you can tell these are Renaissance era firearms because they're barrel loaded. And then down here, 3 lockpicks. That's too rich for my blood, but I can at least unbar the door and come back and get that at a later point. Hopefully lockpicks will be pretty easy to come by, and they only cost 15 apiece, but why spend 15 when I could spend nothing? Okay. Let's check the map. Does M shortcut me the map? Yeah, okay. It would be at least 10. I mean, yes, it would be much, much longer in real life. How long is this? It's about 3 seconds. Maybe 3.5. I think muskets typically were at least a full minute to reload. This type of gun where you have to ram the bullet down the entire length of the barrel with a ramrod and put another charge of powder into the firing chamber. Kai has a... oh. He does.
Don't get too used to the comforts of Paradise.
You don't either. He has a... I don't know what that means. Oh, does that mean... no, I already leveled him up. I don't think it's that. Yeah, I mean, I gave him this, so it's not a, you have a point you can spend on this guy.
The local militia.
He doesn't want to talk right now. Maybe I can only talk to him in town. Or at camp or something. Alright. Let's take a look around and see if we can find some actual gameplay now that I've had like a solid hour of dicking around after getting out of the tutorial. Something over there. There. Can I not? Is this not how I do this? Seemingly not. I guess it is raised up too high out of the water. There is a purple there. Not sure how I would get to it if I can't get up and out of the water. I mean, it's way too far to jump, right? Yeah. Maybe I will eventually have a longer range way I can zoop over there. Hang on. Hang on. I have a really stupid idea that almost certainly doesn't work, but I want to try it because it'll be very funny if it does. What if... oh! Oh! Damn. It actually got me adjacent to that, but I can't grab it out of that ability. Unless... can I use that after jumping? Oh my god, I'm the fucking giga-brainest gamer you've ever seen in your life. Holy shit. I deserve 500,000 Twitch followers for that. Alright. There's... the physics of that. Hup! So fucking silly, I love it. Alright. Oh. A little seaside picnic. They abandoned it. Some people, they'll just waste. They'll just waste. I wonder if that's how you're supposed to get that. There's probably more than one way to get that. But that's really funny that that works. I didn't even pay attention to what I was picking up. I was just so thrilled to have pulled that off. I don't really see anything else in this vicinity, and I can't go in here, right? Okay. Dead shark. A little sad. Again, someone killed a shark and then, like, didn't slaughter it for meat or anything. Can I? Yeah, that does not have collision. The rare occasions in which I will wish this was a Bethesda game, shooting a candle over would be very funny to me. Giant rifle 2 feet away from it. Treasure map at the top of the lighthouse? Go back there and make sure no one sees you. Watch that scaffolding. You don't want to fall. I guess I will have to watch that scaffolding. Oh, the shark just got lost. Got all the way up on land before he was like, wait a minute. Something's wrong. Repairs to the stairs. Damn the repairs. Stay away from this place. Okay. Check around. Is there anything? Doesn't really look like it. Don't faffling about on that scaffolding. Gonna do a maneuver here. We call it the scaff faff. Up this dainty little beam.
If this can hold me, you'll be fine. Just don't look down.
Okay. Well, this ain't exactly Kugane Tower for difficulty, so I think I'll be okay. Oh, breaking boxes with this thing is gonna take forever, but we got our juice. This looks too tall. Jump on that, jump over. I don't think I need to go out to that, actually, just... Okay. This is nice. Optional, but a little, you know, getting you used to very slightly more advanced platforming in this.
Looks like that broke off of something. Wonder where it goes.
Oh. Ah, okay. There's little artifact fragments. Okay, that door is nothing. Out of my way, box. I got places to be, people to go. A treasure.
They weren't much of an artist, but I think that's upstream by the Pargroon Wall.
There is further I can go. Oh! There we go. Oh! A boy. This piece of shit's what all true warriors strive for. All true warriors strive for. Come. What's this? Hunt's hair.
Well, nothing ventured, envoy.
Hunt's tomato sauce. Oh, that's some very sturdy glass. Maybe the shark jumped from the lighthouse. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. What do we got here? Increased health regen, 10% move speed. Hot diggity damn. Sign me the fuck up. Yes, please. Got to go places. I could find out if there's fall damage. Whoa! I could find out if there's fall damage when you hit the water, also. This sounds like a job for looking up what is the quick save key bind. No, the keybinds. Ability slots. Quick load, quick save, quick load, F5, F8. Okay, now for science. Where will I not hit some other shit on the way down? Maybe here. It's a little hard to judge the horizontal distance. Tell you what, let's get a little further out and... Huh! Okay, water breaks falls. I guess you could also get to this thing from there if you wanted to break your fucking spine. And I have to imagine that there is falling damage, or they wouldn't have bothered to make your character scream during a sufficiently long fall. Okay. There's some more stuff out there, theoretically, but I don't know if that's real. I can actually get out to that, so I'm not gonna worry about it yet. Maybe he just doesn't like heights. True. He would actually be completely fine upon landing. It's just scary getting down that way. Oh, this is the place the person was like, I'm the best weapons person in the universe. Come and fight me atop my fortress. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. What do you have to say about that? Ow, okay. Falling damage from about that high. Got it. Ooh, a purple. I think this is a waypoint. I'm assuming because of the color. Oh, okay, it's a party camp. Gotcha. No, not right now. But... nice. We have a thing we can go to. Okay, let's go up here and see if we can fight Max, Staff Sergeant Max Fightmaster. For which I probably want the close range stuff.
Save some skates for the rest of us. Jolly boys, seems luck is on my
It's gonna take me a while to get used to skates as currency because I definitely keep thinking roller skates every time I hear that.
Oh, I think you're just jealous that she likes me more than you.
If she likes you that much, why is she still charging?
I'm curious what the different accents are expected to correspond to. Because our furry friend from the tutorial had a British accent, which I'm imagining from the narration is Adiran. And the person we saved had... The prisoner had some kind of, like, British Isles accent that was, like, Scots or Welsh or something, and these guys seem to as well. But some of the people in the city just seem to have American accents. Alright, Kosmina, Weapons Master. Let's go! Right after I quick save in case you fucking kill me. Oh, hang on. Never mind. Good luck. Alright. Alright, you bitch. You give me a lockpick if I beat you?
Another recruit. By the flames, Cynric finds the strangest types.
Real generous with compliments, that Cynric.
Oh, she said that, did she? I knew she was sweet on me. Spar with me. Let me show you exactly what this unparalleled man-at-arms can do. Oh, it'll be fun, all right. In Magran's name, prepare yourself.
Okay.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, unblockable. I shoot you in the head. I shoot you in the head again. Whoa! Okay, that's got more range than I expected. Okay, yeah, that's blockable.
All right, I yield. Well done.
Oh. Okay, it wasn't to the death. I guess that makes sense.
Get him next time.
In fairness, you had an axe and I had a gun, so you know.
It's clear I underestimated your prowess. Fierce as a Rathoon.
Just opening with a casual. Yes, all right, a friendly spar.
Our surplus includes a large hammer, an arquebus, a spear, and a wand. What say you, huh?
I have a large hammer, I have an arquebus, I have a wand, so let's get a spear.
Stick 'em with the pointy end, clean and simple.
Is that a Game of Thrones reference?
And the spear will serve you well. So that's your choice.
Yeah.
It is done. May Margaret...
Okay, yeah, it's just a common spear. Can the spear be a lockpick? They're both pointy. Alright, what are the stats on this good old common spear? Actually, I probably got an entry for it now. Spears. Thrust with average speed, moderate damage, and stun at long melee range. They have low block efficiency. Okay. Hurting moderately. Yeah. I suppose if you can place yourself so that you can be in range to hit with the spear while still far enough to dodge, but I feel like so far the enemy's melee attacks have frequently like moved them very far forward, so trying to use the real world advantage of a spear, you know, its extended range, seems quite a bit more finicky here. I feel like you would usually just get lunged on, and you would need to dodge or block anyway, and they're not good at blocking. So, offhand, it doesn't seem like the one I'm gonna go with. Alright, let's keep going to the squatters. The squatter. Squatter's cottage. The squattage.
There's no guarantee of safety out of one.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
Oh, we just climbed 1,000 million feet in the air for a treasure map. I think it would be fine. Damn, this is a nice view. Okay. So, oh.
Zara. They may be small, but
I was not paying attention. Ow. Okay, they have spears, it would seem. Oh. Oh, he's casting a spell. Ah. Ow. Oh. Nope, that does not interrupt. Okay. Noted. Boy, DPS with the pistol is not great, it seems. I suppose, yeah, you're looking to— Ow! Did you just shoot me, you asshole?! Oh, no, okay, I think he shot at something that was attacking me from over there. Ah! Well, looks like the cliffs, they've made a fool of me. That's the danger of backpedaling. They'll get you. I hope it auto-saved after I fought What's-Her-Face. Because that was the last time I quick-saved. Yes, okay, it auto-saved when I reached this area.
Beautiful.
That answers the fall damage question.
Cliffs.
Indeed.
Real
okay,
long way down, too.
I don't think I care for the pistol, for what I'm trying to use it for there. It does not do that much damage, and takes forever to reload. So, I'm okay with keeping the arquebus for now, but I think we're gonna, do I want to go back on the hammer? I'm gonna try out the dagger. See how this is for close range. Oh. Obviously, as soon as I fire once, I will not be stealthing anymore, but may as well see if we can cheap shot one guy to start
They may be
with.
small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
Okay.
Remind me not to spook you.
Time for swapsies. I'm going after
Coming
this
from your
guy
right.
who's injured. I'll get you. Ow. Oh, just kick me away. What a jerk. Oh, ow. Oh, okay, there's an archer over there, that's why. Oh. Javelin here, rather. a little flashlight there. Okay, I see his stuff building up. There we go. I feel like there were more last time.
That's one for us.
Nope, I guess not. It is now getting too warm in here, so I'm going to turn the heat back down but leave my door closed. Alright. That worked okay. It feels a little, like... It feels a little button mashy, because you're hitting so fast for so little individual impact. Let's see. You're a big boy. I like that little dance. Come on. Stop moving for a second. Nope. Too far away, I guess. Ah, okay. There we go. Did I get him? Did it hit? Can't tell. That one did. Kill these little guys first, actually. Oh, juked you. Okay. Spoiled apple. Nice. Is that the spear? Yeah, no, this is the dagger. Oh. That seems like a just barely makeable jump. Actually, a little more than just barely, because I didn't even have to grab. Oh, God, get out of my way! Okay, good, they don't have collision. I thought that was about to end super fucking bad. We literally, and fall into the thing like a fucking Three Stooges bit. Ooh. A skeleton. Metal bracers, you say? So these are glove slot, ability cast speed. Okay, so yeah. That's better than a thing that does nothing. Okay. There's like a broken down house or something right here, right? Is there anything else to interact with, to rifle through? That trail just leads away. Let's take the bridge. I guess the guys we're fighting out here are extended members of the squatters brigade that are hanging out in that lady's house in the center of this somehow. Got down here. Canoe. What do you got, Faded Note? Okay, I don't think that's a very good choice. You could have literally swum like 5 feet that way and gotten to like the lighthouse or something. But nope, you made a conscious decision. You got here and you were like, nope, it's time to starve to death. So you know what? Fair on you. Bold choice. They are the Raging Gays. They're like Raging Gay adjacent. Raging adjacent. Yeah, I don't think I can make that jump, and there's not really any reason to, since I can just go around the other way anyway. Yeah. We go back this way. Yeah, just leads to that little thing. Go back across the bridge. And then go along this one. There's more over there. Looks like it. Alright, we'll stay on task. Let's go this way and go to the house first. Okay. Ooh, fast travel point. Nice. Campfire. Don't see any camp guy around though. Nailed it. Yeah, maybe the ones on this island are all inside.
This is the hangman's place, or was. It's the Zarab's now.
Got this little place. Ooh, big boy. Wait, it's not giving me a, like a... Are you an enemy? You don't seem to even have collision. Nope. Okay, what the fuck's your deal?
What's that Zarab doing out here all by himself?
Oh, he's a friendly Zarab. And, I guess we now know I cannot... If I shoot a random person in the face, it will not
Don't see that every
matter.
day. Of course, you don't see them fighting their friends every day either.
Ignorant chittering. Skeptical chittering.
I don't speak Zarab. I agree. What made him come?
Got a name. Throwables. Ooh. Okay. I have grenades now. Yeah, okay, so that's automatically bound to my, my cube. Gotcha. Oh, he's going for a little nap. Oh. It's a really nice view. Alright. Maybe I will have some clearer idea of what purpose he serves in the grand scheme of things if I go to the house. So I will come back after that. Coming up here. Okay. Anything else outside? Oh.
You take me.
Sneaky way in. If there's anything in any of those.
Anything juicy? Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out.
By that, do you mean a wall painting you are psychically aware of, given that we haven't been in that room yet? Well, I guess you can kind of maybe see something through here. Alright. So we got some boys. They're hostile boys. I don't think there's much point in having the gun out to begin with. I wonder... Oh, okay. Right, I forgot the door opening animation is like... I forgot there's no way to just have the door go while me staying there. I guess it would probably have reset to the sneak animation after I... Hang on. Back over here. If I close
Between
this door...
tensions in the city, threats outside, the militia's in over their heads.
No. Okay, so you can't open doors without breaking stealth. That's unfortunate, but at least now I know. Okay, got some stuff. Ah, okay. So I could have just gone in the front since I had the key, but without the key, you have to go the sneaky way. Okay, the wall painting you wanted to check out.
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarep holding hands. What do you see?
I like the guys who are boogieing in the background.
Sherupon, this was drawn from deep, unconscious mind.
Why don't we ask Tehangan about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
The Hanga-Dinga-Durgan. Alright, we'll ask her about it. Let's just check the rest of this little island. Very funny if she and that random Zarep were two halves of the same soul, star-crossed lovers scattered across time and space. Well, I can pretty easily just go there and come back, so let's just go talk to her now. See what this biz is all abiz. I was gonna just say, see what this biz is all about, and then I was like, wait, hang on, can I make a rhyme here? And no, the answer was no, I couldn't. Where were you, lady? I can track that quest some. Oh, she's like right here. Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now.
Are you half a soul, Zarep?
Painted? Why would they do that?
It's true. It looked just like you. Not sure they got your eyes right, though.
So, they've made it their territory. We'll never get them out.
Oh.
Obviously, it's strange. Alright. I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but
Do
you don't?
ever feel
Like you'd do
so
anything to find out why you're meant to be
like
here.
A house of cards, one blow from caving in.
I've always known what I want to do with my life. Rip to you, but I'm built
You're
different.
lucky. Everywhere I go, every job I have, something's missing. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorep.
Stands to reason. Zoreps have souls like any other.
Maybe, but it's not like mine. How could we understand each other? I can't even speak to it. I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost.
Do you ever feel already buried deep? 6 feet under stream, but no one seems to hear a thing.
That other Zarep is kind of cute. You should hang out.
Well, when you put it like that, all I want is to belong somewhere. Maybe I'm just not meant to. I'm so tired. I should go. Thank you for trying to sort through this.
Interesting little quest. Attribute points. And this still costs 100, so it doesn't just go up when you level up. That's nice. I mean, this still seems pretty good. Even if I'm not well, I'm still gonna be reloading if I'm using a bow. And I might stick with the arquebus. It is pretty fun, and you don't have to worry about the fall off. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Dex. Seems good. And I do have an ability point now, so now I can get my parry. Hooray! And, do I have one for Kai? No. Alright. That was that. I guess let's real quick, let's fill in that part of the map there, in case there's anything of interest. So we'll hang a hard left here. I'm gonna need to eat some food pretty soon. So I might end stream, or I might take a break and keep stream going, I don't know. Oh, okay, so like, this area... Oh, maybe this is all just impassable terrain. Or maybe I can get up there, I don't know.
Think the living lands will stop to let you rest? Pick up that and keep away.
Do you think the living lands are the heck? Forget about it.
Yeah, it's like mostly this cliff area. Can I... Skyrim horse successful. Oh no! Skyrim horse unsuccessful. Fuck. It's like that should work. Didn't quite. And I don't know if that's because you just straight up can't go up there. It's like invisible walled. Fallout 3 style. Or if you're just not supposed to come at it from this angle. I'm gonna try this one more time. We're gonna try the stupid direct approach instead. Oh, okay. Alright. It doesn't really look like there's anything up here. But I'm getting that sweet, sweet map reveal. Oh, hang on. Hold the phone. Maybe there is something up here. Let's see. Where can I get that's not gonna kill me? Ow. Okay, it kind of starts over there, so... Oh, the geometry is really weird here. I'm not supposed to be here. Okay. This little field. Handsome little field. With fucking nothing in it, it would seem. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, maybe this was a part of the map that did not desperately need to be filled in. Is there really nothing? Oh, there's... Oh? Is this something? No. Nope. This is just a... He's like, the fuck are you doing down there? What did you think was gonna happen, idiot? There's nothing down there. Alright. Cool. Let's go back here. Now, I think it already completed the quest, but I do want to go and talk to that little guy again, just in case I can be like... Put my hand on his shoulder and be like, go to her. He's on that one there. Oh. Or... no, I think it was this one over here, yeah. What was that? Yeah, was that a thing I could pick up? Oh, what? That was definitely terrain they didn't want you to know about. That's the impression that I get, yes. No, am I stupid? Crap. This one. Either that or because the quest completed, he despawned. But no, I don't think it was this one. He had a little, like, straw mat that he went to sleep on, and I don't see that here. Was it this one? No, there were just some more guys there, weren't there? They're still hostile. You don't know that I'm here. Oh, did it replace the Zarups with these guys? I thought there were more Zarups this guy, or maybe I just didn't look and assumed that the enemies this way were Zarups. Let's get in there.
Stop right there.
Oh, well, okay. I meant to change weapons out. Stamina. It is a lot easier to just stab someone repeatedly while they're focused on him. Good job with that taunt ability, sir. Alright, well, Larry the Zarup seems to be gone. So we're just gonna continue on. The old Targrin Wall is the area that they said those two people that we're looking for went to, the mayor and the Clavager, so why don't we see what we can see? I feel like I've got a handle on the arquebus. It's very straightforward. Maybe the most straightforward weapon that I've used so far. So I'm gonna go back to the bow and see if I can get a little better handle on how the fall off works. Normally I'd probably explore this place first, but if I'm gonna stop stream soon, I'd kind of be interested in getting like one little more notch of actual story content.
Bad luck to hang around the graveyard. Maybe we should move on.
Let's see.
Even Pargrunan walls can't stand against this place.
See red things on my minimap. Ah.
Quiet as the depths.
As quiet as the dicks. Where? Oh. Oh! I see. Explodio. I should probably use in-game as well. Oh. The bow shoots a lot faster than the arquebus. This feels pretty good, I gotta say. Although when you're standing perfectly still, it is easy to get domed by rocks and spears in retaliation, which is not the best part. Oh, okay, they finally made it. I was like, maybe they're just gonna let me do this forever. Come on. Oh, you're leaving. All right. You say so.
To your left. Okay.
Oh, I just realized I have like 2 health. Oh, I need to back up. Ow, ow, now I'm like hit stunned. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Oh, this is going terribly. Oh, it's all gone wrong. There, okay. Oh boy. Have you ever seen such skilled combat gameplay? Of course not. Okay, okay. Whoa! Where are you? Hey, bitch, I know you're in there. Ah! No! He's wise to my tricks. Come on. Ah! Oh. I guess he went down. Come on, sir.
Zarp's ahead.
Alright, well that was messy, but we made it. I forgot that I have the parry now. I need to get used to trying to time that. There's probably more shit around here. Hang on. We're gonna eat some food. Have anything that only restores health? Actually, no. Guess I should use my essence more aggressively, given that pretty much all food restores either health and essence or just essence. Everything I've found so far, anyway. Okay. Okay, so the quest... Okay. Oh, no, that's... Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, past this. Okay, alright. We'll keep going. There's a lot of stuff I
This used to be a shortcut
past
to
here.
Emerald's Dare. Then the land got other ideas.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, geez. Again, drawing on my Skyrim experience, bears are like the scariest thing in that game. Shot you in the butt. Got a lot of health. You would expect. Oh, there's more. Okay. Cool. I thought bears were mostly solitary creatures, not like packs or anything. I suppose they still have bear families. The Berenstain Bears taught us anything, it's that. Luckily, this guy gets stunned for 1,000,000 years every time. Okay. Well, that wasn't so bad. The Kai stands in front of the enemy, taunting them.
Seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
The Kai taunts them while I shoot 80 arrows into them from a distance. Does seem to work okay as a strategy.
Ah, didn't used to be this overgrown.
Oh, whoa.
I can take care of that if you want.
Oh yeah, that's right. What's his... It gave me a keyboard shortcut for having him burn stuff. Don't remember what it was, though. Like some more damage, sure. And I doubles the area of effect. I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, these are not sequential. You can get whichever one you want. Interesting. Okay. I think, let's reduce the cooldown by 50% on this so that he can always be taunt him. And I got... Didn't I just spend that attribute point? Why is that Thing's still there. Why is it still saying I have a thing? Oh, okay. It's because I have a point in of these again. Yeah, I can't upgrade that. I mean, I'm probably gonna want this if I'm doing any ranged stuff, so yeah. Companion ability points. Oh, to apply? Did I not apply that? Ong, a bois. Now I am legitimately confused. Okay, that's the. Ah.
Aye, aye.
Burn a thing. Check out in here. The bears are praying to the Adra.
We're not as crazy as they've heard. Seen, unheard.
God bless your long stun line, bears. Way easier to stun than the Zarips, in spite of having a lot more health. Ah, you pushed him out of my attack. You bitch. I should probably actually be in there meleeing, because otherwise I'm not going to do anything about like parrying and shit. Attack me. Let me parry! I don't know if that was a parry. I think it was, because I just did a stun attack. There was some loot back behind. I don't know how long ago this comment was, unfortunately. There was some loot back behind you on the corpse. I probably have passed a lot of things because I'm just trying. I'd like to do a story thing, close us out. I'm probably gonna run around looting all the random shit that I've blown past pretty soon. Lockbox. Ooh, Brigandine sleeves. 5 power attack damage. Nah, I'll take ability cast speed for now.
Ready, aim.
Oh, more bears. Oh, maybe now I can test my, Oh, okay. That's a... Wow. So that does a million bazillion damage, even with a dagger, apparently. Surely that's not just an insta-kill on, like, any enemy.
It is close.
Okay, well, note to self, melee sneak attack is no fucking joke. I have a fucking energy sword, apparently. Bethesda ass drop down into a place.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the bear and we'll talk after.
Brawl Elder Brown Bear. Okay. Big boy, if ever there were one. I wonder if I mean, I doubt I can delete him like I was able to delete the small one, but kind of wonder if I can successfully sneak attack him. If he turns around. Come on. Are you just gonna be there forever? Oh, up to, well, alright. Oh, no, I don't want to switch to the bow right now, thank you. Oh, that's not blockable. Oh shit, he's got a fucking punch-out combo. Like the Mike Tyson. Well, the good news is his attacks are mostly very telegraphed, but he also has a fuck-zillion health, which is not my favorite to see. Right up the butt. Dagger, dagger, right up the butt. Dagger, dagger, right up the butt. Woo! 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 Okay. Okay. You know what, I'm actually gonna try this. Just because I think it will deal a lot more damage. When it shows that symbol, does that mean I should shoot at the symbol itself and that'll like get big stun times? Or does it just mean let's drink a potion. I'm just gonna try and no, shooting that didn't seem to do anything special. Yeah, let's. Whoa, chill the fuck out, man. I wanted to try and get the parry. That can't be blocked. That can't be blocked. I love this fucking shuffle forward combo. It's so silly. Let's get out of here. Can I combat food like in Skyrim? Yes, actually, it would appear that I can. Oh. Oomph. Blocked. Oh, no. It's, okay. Oh, ow. Shit dog. Fuck. Okay. It appears I can eat the food, but it takes forever to charge anything up. Yeah, you can see it's going so slow. Come on. Did I get the parry? Or did I just take damage there? I'm not even sure. Ow. Do I have a drink? Oh, okay, he's got an AoE move now. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's the game's fault and not mine, because I'm still getting used to its visual language, but sometimes I feel like the kinds of like audio visual cues of like, you got a stun, you blocked a hit, you got to take a damage from a hit. I feel like those could be a little sharper. Sometimes I feel like I don't quite know what the game is trying to communicate to me in the chaos of combat. Oh, that was unblocked. And oh, right behind you. This bear got hands. This bear got health is what this bear got. Oh, Kai's dead. Well, luckily so is the bear, almost. Oh, yeah, I need to be careful about spending all my stamina. 2 unblockable hits. 3 unblockable hits. There. Oh, he just...
You're a good friend.
He teleported.
Take that, you monstrosity.
You're a good friend!
Well done.
What happened to that bear?
Just like the good old days. Poor bastard. One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good. Oh, my savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
Don't thank the gods, thank me, wonk.
Well, the Claviger and I were investigating a disturbance. But sadly, it got the better of us.
Eamon was no stranger to disturbances, inside or outside the city walls. I never would have expected him to be caught off guard.
Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never,
The
I say.
50-50 split on pronunciation between envoy and envoy is like very slowly eating away at my soul like a mild acid.
Oh, pity you were too late for the Claviger. Damn good fellow. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late.
If it didn't, like, make almost no sense in context, this guy's manner and effect would make me be like, it wasn't the bear, you murdered him. You were the secret bear. Oh, alright, I can actually say that. I wonder at that, of course, Ambassador. Did you have anything to do with his demise?
Envoy?
He raises a fair question.
On my honor as your countryman, his death was not of my doing. Let's speak no more of this. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad.
Intellect. Sorry, you're too stupid.
The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you.
My assumption is that,
What's the matter?
This,
Can you hear me?
Is that all of this weird bullshit is the doing of the god that we're the godlike of, and that's who we're hearing. And that's why we've got, whatever godlike feature you pick has to be Mashoosh. I'll lie.
Well, that's encouraging. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
Nothing, apparently. I'll pretend like I know what to do.
I trust your instincts. Let me know how I can help. Just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
If anything were to
take it slow.
Happen to you.
We'll be right here.
This guy's like, this guy thinks he's me. Oh, it would be simply dreadful if you were brutally killed before your time, just like that unfortunate soul who was accompanying me. The occasional, the fists very slightly popping out at the bottom of the screen is very funny.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We awake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting. We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape! We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness. Odd-like. This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will?
Have you heard of
Shackled
capitalism?
like us, to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you. Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do?
What is your philosophy? What's the most vizier-like? Like this.
A cold mercy, a lonely struggle, or a lonelier death. Better to bend the bars of the cage, bend them and break them, then turn them on the captor. The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and
This is
we
a
could
wallpaper.
give
Yeah,
you
this
the
is
gift
nice.
of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it? We offer you the power to heal and be healed, and you would wheedle and bargain?
No, I would
Decide.
caterpie.
Do you wish this power or not?
Oh, all right.
A favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
What? Heals and revives all nearby allies. Deals damage to nearby Delimgan. I vaguely remember that term from the games. I don't remember what they are. Dream thralls and vessels. The nearby spooker wookers.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
Now die.
You alright? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
It seems I'm a conduit of unknowable power.
I've said the same thing after a flask of Eric, but I know better than to trust that feeling.
I think you may have overexerted yourself. Once we're back in civilization, bed rest is in order. Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this.
Ludwig.
I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner. The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor. Make sure and use that to your advantage. You never know. It might come in handy. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
Alright. I think I'm good with... Whoa. I know it's been auto-saving and quick-saving, but it's very scary to play a game for several hours and then hit save game for the first time and see no save games there and be like... Oh. Okay. Well, I'm pretty into this so far. I want to see what they're doing. Ugh. I may stream more of this. I may not. I may stream it, but not commit to, you know, playing it all on stream. So maybe I'll stream this and I'll be like, anyway, I'm level 20 and I've cleared half the game and now we're doing something completely unrelated. We'll see. No promise, but I'm probably not, you know, I'm probably not just gonna drop this. I kind of want to see what they're doing with the story, and the gameplay is fine so far. I'm still clearly, I haven't really quite gotten a handle on the combat, but it doesn't immediately feel like I'm playing it so badly that I'm not having fun. Some combat systems are like that. I'm just like, I'm so incompetent at this that it's actively frustrating me and making it harder for me to enjoy the game, and I'm not feeling that here. And I want to keep trying out all the other weapons too. I feel like something will tickle me exactly in the good brain place. And yeah, for now, stay warm, stay cool, two not technically contradictory things, and stay avowed, everyone. Have a good evening, and I'll see y'all later.